For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world.
This is the main event.
Dildo corn is alive.
And kicking. Come on over here, I'll headbutt your ass a couple times, if you know what I'm saying.
This brother breaking off a 40-yard run. This brother, come on, zip it.
I hope I didn't piss off Jesus.
You call that a penalty? Who's number one, though? Who's number one?
It's the LA Clippers.
Oh, shut up! You're saying it wrong, people. I would get her pregnant.
Fuck you, Tripoli.
That just called in and hangs up, you motherfucker. That pisses me off.
Ari, are you in the shower now?
Totally in the shower.
Yeah! He's not a cokehead.
You mean James? Stupid idiot.
You're a stupid idiot for getting so uptight over nothing.
They're clearly lying. They're clearly just
Why would I lie?
For attention.
Why would I lie?
Well,
I don't need attention.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. You're a comic.
What a great background.
Wow.
Oh, Ari's shirt's on fire.
Ari's on fire.
Yeah, Ari's heart burns with the fire
cool.
for comedy.
The gates of hell for Jayson Rouse.
Welcome to Punch Drunk Sports, another glorious show here at the John Lovitz Club. Available for downloads on all things comedy.
I'm in studio.
Ari Shaffir's in studio. Ari, where are you going to be?
Brooklyn, August 21st. I'll be at the Bell House.
Bell House. Thibault.
I'll be at the Comedy Store tonight if you're around. Finally got a spot. Getting fresh with it.
Oh, nice.
Whoa. Jayson Rouse. Joining us in the studio is Jayson Rouse. I don't know who's our special guest. Is it Ari, our special guest?
Where's the camera?
You just talk.
Don't worry about
Just
the camera.
talk.
Don't worry
Just
about the
talk.
camera.
Oh.
Come on, act like you've been here.
Seriously. You're writing a book
We got
report?
tens of people watching this, okay? Act like you've been here.
I have an event.
Yes.
On August 16th at the Hollywood Improv, 11:30, I'm going to be doing a show.
Nice. What time is
Any
it?
particular show?
11:30.
Where?
August 16th, Hollywood Improv.
It's a Saturday, August 16th.
Yes. It's going to be fun.
I'm not available. I can't do it.
I can only do like 40
I'm not
minutes.
available. I'm not
This is like the
available.
Monsters of Comedy, but instead of Neff, we got a different tweaker.
Yeah. We get different white trash. This whole weekend, I will be with my good friend, Brian Redband. We will be in Tampa Bay at the Crowbar. Show starts at 10:30. Then we'll be in Jacksonville and then Orlando. So come check it out. These are going to be great shows. Chaos ensues.
It's the Florida tour.
It's the Florida tour. And then my show, August 16th, will be in Santa Barbara with Brian Redband and Ryan Sickler. We're doing Velvet Jones. Sickler, Crab Feast. Fuck the Crab Feast. Can we get in our sponsors real quick and then we'll do anything?
Okay, I want to pick out the way you do sponsors, but go ahead. Now I want you to think about it when you're doing it because I should have maybe said, okay, let me pick out the problems after you do it, but go ahead. Knowing I'm going to pick out. Go ahead.
Okay.
Do what you would normally do, and then you do what you normally do, which is shit on whatever he normally would do.
Yeah.
Thank you. If you guys are doing any shopping online, please go use our Amazon links. Use them. We get 10%. Help us, help you, help us. So if you got to buy some stuff online, go to punchdrunksports.com. Use the Amazon links. Get it on. Caveman coffee. If you like coffee, you want coffee that cavemen used to drink, or guys who look like cavemen drink, you want some quality, high-end coffee, please use our links. Use the promo code PUNCHDRUNK. Get 10% off your coffee needs. And Bet DSI, please use the promo code PUNCHDRUNK. Get $10 betting cash. And we got a lot of fun events coming up with them that I want to get into. But real quick, I want some notes. Bam!
Okay, one.
I thought that was good.
I thought that was pretty good.
That was one of the
Real
better
quick,
ones
before
he's
we go
had.
to
It's way better than normal.
Let's go to the,
Way
let's
better
go to
than
the
normal.
woman of the panel.
Agree with you on that.
Yeah, way better than normal.
What'd you think of my presentation?
It was good.
Thank you.
It feels like it's more of a death threat than announcing sponsors.
Okay.
Yeah, it seems like
like
you're like, gotta get through this real quick. I do like it. It wasn't like long. Sometimes you go like way too long on one. Sometimes you forget to say, go to Punch Drunk Sports and click on the banners.
Okay.
.com and click on the banners.
Okay.
Are we recording?
Okay.
Yeah, we're recording.
Yeah, we're live.
Yeah, we've been doing a podcast for 15 minutes.
Don't worry about it. No one watches.
Stop
Only 2% of people watch.
fucking
Worry about the microphone.
waving.
But
Now, there's a part of me...
There's volcanoes, man. Isn't anyone concerned?
No, I think we're pretty fine.
Ari's burning.
It's a green
I'm
screen.
getting
Did you
notes,
look over there?
Rouse.
All right.
I think a lot of it was he was like,
Johnny
uh-oh.
Professor here, fucking the voice of
Ari's
reason.
focusing. He's going to be shitting on me. I got to have my A game right now.
I think there was that. I think it was that. How many like skirt over one that's been 3 minutes on another?
That's not how it goes at all.
Yeah, it's not how it should go at all. You're right.
Talk about.
Yeah.
I just wanted to get so help us, help you, help us. And fantasy football leagues are coming up. We'll get into that. A lot of great stuff. And Jayson Thibault has an announcement about T-shirts. Go.
We'll have them soon.
Like, is there any particular time?
As early next week, could be as early as Saturday.
And what shirt are you thinking about going
with? The first one that we're doing is Why Would I Lie?
Why Would I Lie?
Why Would I Lie?
You got a cool font and stuff on it?
Yeah, right now I got a couple different
that.
designs that I'm tweaking with the guy that.
Yeah.
And then we'll pick. I'll send it to both of you guys before I print anything.
Thibault's the best T-shirts. We're gonna do
That's
Why Would
right
I Lie? Dildo corn.
What are you gonna do for dildo corn? Just a pink
What's
unicorn?
dildo corn? Oh, unicorn with a cock on its head?
Yeah, dildo corn.
I
Very
thought it was
popular.
like a shit-covered dildo with corn on it.
That actually is
That's more of a
another
European
merch.
I got a
interpretation.
smile here and a no.
It's
and
a merch item we are working on.
Yeah.
It could be a
That is merch that we're
dildo.
working on right there.
And then we want to do something because I want to start really getting the bag of bets more.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
Team
bag of
Jew,
bets
Team
thing.
White Trash, Team Armo.
I think a Bag of Bets T-shirt in general would work.
Yeah. I'm trying to talk to some people, make it cost effective to
Just
shoot
a
the
Bag
whole
of Bets
video
and then like
of it.
what video of what?
Of our bag of bets from conception to the bet,
All the ones we've done.
to watching or whatever happens to the payoff.
Here's my first note on the person who's gonna make that video.
Okay.
Hey man, that's way too long. You gotta chop this down.
Right?
You can't make a 17-minute video,
You
bro.
are so right about that shit. That's actually any video
Song,
almost that
all
I've
of
ever
it.
seen.
I'm doing good things. Let me just keep going.
Yeah,
Why?
I'm like,
You ever-
man, yeah, cut it in half and it's really funny.
You ever see those videos that are like a fight and it's like 30 seconds of fight and then like everyone's like, oh, I can't believe you punched it. And then the video goes on for like another 4 minutes.
Yeah.
And you're like, dude, it's been over.
We just want straight knockouts.
Yeah.
We want straight knockouts. Ari, you had something you want to talk about.
Yeah. Daniel Cormier, John Jones.
Can we hold on to that? Or do you want to get right into it?
Why not get right into it? It's the
Because I
biggest
want to
sports
talk
story
about
right now.
something about this controversy.
What controversy?
Of people calling clubs and trying to bring up shit, and I'm pissed about it.
We can talk about that. Absolutely.
But I have this weird thing where I think it's going to help you
Yeah.
sell tickets.
Here's the deal. It's not about me. It's about what causes it. If this is what I always said with like Bobby Lee.
Can we get into it real quick?
Yeah,
Can you
absolutely.
explain what's going on?
Okay, yeah. A bunch of every about 15 months or so, a new Latino person posts those amazing racist videos online, and they don't get it. They don't see the context. They're all like, "How dare this guy pick up Mexicans and drive them to INS? That's crazy." It's like,
Is
yes,
that the video that drives people the
yes,
most crazy?
Yes, yeah. Especially Mexicans. They don't really understand the internet. They're new to it.
If they're new, they don't get sarcasm. They don't get satire.
And they don't get like this happened 10 years ago. Look at the post
It's
date.
close to home.
Yeah, they're like, you better stop doing that. I'm like, what do you mean stop doing it? It was posted 10 years ago. How can I stop?
Did that, you've been doing that more than once, and
Yeah.
you've been extraditing their family
Yeah,
members.
like
That's
every time
why
they
we
watch
go
it, it's
fuck off,
happening
too.
again. You're mad about it?
But we don't
As
have
an immigrant,
Mexicans in Canada.
yeah.
I'm a runaway too.
Yeah.
I had to get away from that free health care and clean water, you know, be out here and fucking.
It is clean water,
those
man. You
drunk
run those
hot
taps in
chicks.
Vancouver.
That's why the women's skin's so. Have you noticed that Canadian women's skin is flawless?
No,
They
it's because
also
they're
don't
so
have the
happy about
sun.
fucking you.
Let's go with the white ones.
Oh, yeah.
So
every few months it happens. Every 14, 15, 16 months it happens. And this is all know what happened. I'll wake up in the morning and I'll just have a bunch of angry tweets, bunch of angry Facebook posts. If I still have MySpace, that would be the most overrun, I'm assuming. But it's way more Facebook posts. And it's like, oh,
all they do is just Photoshop dicks in your
fuck
mouth.
you, how dare you.
Oh, I saw some dicks
yeah,
around
this
your
one is a
face.
good
A lot of
Photoshop.
dicks in your
done.
mouth.
It's
like-
Microsoft Paint.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
not even good dick shot.
Yeah, it was just okay. Yeah, it wasn't like you can make it look like it really had a dick. Instead, you're just like drawing a dick.
Are they using computer equipment? Like, is that a Mexican computer equipment? Is kind of like, you know, early 90s?
I think it's whatever. When Kinko's is slow, they're like, okay, I got no one to help right now. Let me try to learn this.
Because it almost looks hand-drawn.
Let me try to use this Miss Paint. That we're,
Microsoft Paint.
Oh yeah, they don't know it's Microsoft. They just think it's a woman's name. Miss Paint.
Miss Paint.
Yeah.
All that cum coming out of the side of your mouth.
Oh, leaking out. Yeah, it's like so full of
They
cum.
fill you full of it.
They fill me.
You're pregnant.
Yeah, and they're always like, "Fuck you, you racist piece of shit Jew. I hope Hitler killed you all. You fucking racist. How dare you?"
Like they don't even know that happened. Like
We've been
what?
saying that for years.
50 years
though,
And they
ago.
think it's gonna hurt me in some way. Like, yeah, we should make soap with you because that's what Hitler did. Guess what? That's right. Ha ha ha. They made soap with you. It's like, yeah, man, that happened before I was born. I don't
And
really
they
care
laugh
much.
at their own little zing at you.
Oh,
That
yeah.
really pissed me
The
off.
misspellings, the no periods. Like, I don't know where this.
Oh, and you can spend all day just going back and forth, but you're like, oh, here we go again.
Yeah, most of them are in Spanish, and then I'll try to do the translate button, and even the translate button's like, dude, I got like 4 out of 9 words I can translate for you. The rest are so misspelled in Spanish that I got no clue, dude. That's pretty much what the translator says. Because mother, Steffi doesn't like your mother. That's what I can translate. Something about raping. I'm gonna guess your mother is who they're gonna rape. Anyway, it happens. I wake up. I enjoy the shit out of
Has
it.
any club ever been nervous about it?
No, not at all. Now, in London, Ontario, a year ago,
I've heard
they kept
that's
putting pressure on the club.
insane.
The club, at first, it wasn't Sneaky Pete's. What was it? Do you remember?
Second Tom's?
Who cares?
Yeah, who cares?
It's
Exactly.
a Canadian comedy club in London, Ontario.
It wasn't even a comedy club. It was just a rock club. And they said,
Oh, yeah. Was
they're
that
like,
when
we're
we
not
went?
gonna,
No,
we're
that
not going
was-
to do anything. No, that was Hamilton. They're like, we're not going to do anything. And then some of my fans joined in and started saying like, fuck you. How dare you censor people, you piece of shit. I hope your mom dies in a fire. And they're like, you know what? Fuck this guy. We're out. And I went to a different venue.
Did they cancel? Oh, you just
They canceled it. No, they canceled it. They were like, we're going to cancel the show.
The venue that you had booked, they were bailing out.
They said, no, you can't do it here. So we went and got another venue
I mean,
across
what's
town.
amazing about
newspaper.
that, dude? What's
I would
amazing?
have gone to the local newspaper.
Yeah. Well,
What's
we did.
amazing
It got me
about
good
that
press.
is there's no Mexicans in
Oh,
London,
no,
Ontario.
No, there's one guy who lived there now. There's one dude who
He
lived
moved there just to protest.
And it's
you.
always one guy and saying the whole community should be as outraged as I am. And they start speaking for people like Renee.
And
We're
you're
like, you
Canadian
must be
Mexican.
outraged.
Once you move to Canada and you're a Mexican that moves to Canada, you're not even Mexican anymore. You're just another Canadian.
Yeah.
The whole country's made of immigrants.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I love Canada. That's what
Yeah,
I love about you
exactly.
guys.
The majority of it. So don't wave your flag in a place. You're a fucking refugee like the rest of us.
You're racially Mexican. Who cares?
Shut your hole and enjoy your free health care and your clean water.
You love that healthcare. You
Love
can't
the clean
stop.
water.
You bring it up in everything. We're at
They
Burger
do.
King
Because
ordering
shit.
Whoppers.
Because
I'll
all
take a
Canadians
Whopper,
do.
large fries, some free health care.
I can put my head through a plate glass window.
As you probably should.
As a social
get covered
experiment
well.
and walk in, my nose hanging off an ear, and then fight a cop in the emergency room
And they're like, "Let's help you."
get bail money and go home.
Yeah.
Yep.
Stitch you up.
Sam, put that away. There's no
I'm
reason.
working
You
on
might
something
bleed to
already.
death.
What are you working on right now?
It is
Because
like
I'm
Monsters of
setting
Comedy.
something up with a fat man.
What are you setting up?
Well, the Cormier thing. I want to get the video
You already
up.
told her to find the video. I heard you before.
That doesn't mean it's getting done.
To Sam, how about this? Hey, make sure to find that video. Back.
Okay.
We're back.
So now we just stopped the conversation that was going on.
Yeah.
We had a conversation
You already
going.
told him to find the video.
Yeah. I'm telling him to set everything up.
You already told him that.
Yeah.
Are we recording?
Yes.
Why are you telling him
Is the camera
again? Why are you
there?
telling me? You already told him before we started. You did your job right.
it there?
Before we started, you said, hey, let's get that video.
Okay.
You did it.
All right.
You just can't get off your phone.
All right.
Nothing's changed.
He's an addict. Anyway,
am an addict.
Anyway, so,
I hope they boycott you now.
yeah, it just got to another club. Didn't matter. The clubs here use it as promotion.
Did it help? Yeah.
So
did
it doesn't
help?
matter. They're not going to be like, oh, we got to ban you. Like, they already know about it, and they're happy about it.
Yeah.
Now social media is talking about my club and what's going on this weekend.
Yeah, and the stand guys were never going to do anything. They were never going to like.
Yeah, they get comedy.
Yeah,
Of course.
those are all the cringe humor guys. But my colleagues, people who work at like NBC and stuff, they don't get to them, they'll get hurt by this.
Well, how did you say me?
Oh, yeah, remember my colleague. You're another comic.
Okay, but how do I get hurt by this?
If you have a real job, if you work for Spike TV,
Oh, yeah,
and then
yeah.
somebody put pressure on you because you said something misogynist,
Right.
then somebody be like, I don't know if we can have Sam here right now.
Right.
And all it is, and I get it from everyone reading it. You read a headline that says, completely racist comic fucks over Latinos. And you're like, what? And they're like, look how he calls us all out. I was like, oh my God, this guy's horrible. Like, click
Right.
here if you'd like to tell the club
Right.
that you don't like him. It's like, I do not like him. Did you
Yes.
read the whole article? No.
Yeah.
Didn't matter. It's so easy to click.
Right. I completely agree with that.
My colleagues are getting hurt by it left and right. Being forced to apologize and pull
it's
back their comedy
nonsense.
and not be creative. And then it makes new people when they're like, here, this is what it results in. I'm going to make this joke that might be on the line. Like, oh, fuck. I might lose my job at so-and-so. So I'm not even going to be creative. I'm not even going
Yeah.
to make the joke because it might cross the line.
That happened to me Friday night in the main room at the Comedy Store.
It's
What?
terrorism. It's in a weird way terrorism.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
artistic terrorism.
And they say, well, it's freedom of speech. You have freedom of speech, so do we. And it's like,
No.
what you're not doing is
It's
freedom
different.
of
It's
speech.
different.
You've come
Freedom of
into my
speech
church.
saying, this is awful. What you're going is beyond that, saying, hey, call his job and try to get him
I
fired.
am the chaperone of thoughts.
Yeah.
I want to shut down the dance. That's what you do.
Absolutely.
Friday
and it's
night.
not even the thing you're doing that they're protesting. They're like, they want to get you out of your account. accounting job.
Yeah.
If you did something else in
Bill
your
Maher
private
talks
life.
about that all the
Correct.
time on Real Time, about how liberal, the progressives want to get rid of you instead of showing you you're wrong. Like the David
Yeah, they don't
Letterman
want to like
Booker
make you
thing.
believe it. They want to force you to apologize.
They just want you gone. So no, they want counter thought gone.
But like what Patrice said, it's like, look, it doesn't mean you're not going to be a racist anymore. Why not hear it? I'd like to hear
But
you
why
say
not
I
show
hate
you
black
you're wrong?
people,
Like the guy on
so we can talk about it.
The Booker on David
Why?
Letterman. What's his name?
Yeah.
Well, why you hate black people?
Yeah.
What's the
What's
Booker
more
on
important?
David
Oh,
Letterman?
that guy.
Yeah.
yeah.
Remember when he
Mr.
said
Majority.
the Midwest doesn't find female comics funny? And female comics went nuts, and they forced him to lose his job.
Yeah.
Instead of someone who's like badass, like Margaret Cho, going, let's do a show together.
Yeah.
I'll go before you. We'll see how it goes for you.
Yeah.
And then show him who's funny.
Yeah.
To get rid of him doesn't change
Well,
the way
to me, here's the thing with that guy. One, I'm glad they got rid of him for other reasons. The same way you guys are glad they got rid of Donald Sterling, but you would really rather them got rid of him for shitting on that team into fucking last place for 20 straight years.
Right.
That's
Why?
what you really have.
You
the
were
problem with.
saying that he was ruining
Eddie
the show.
Brill is like a shitty booker. He was a shitty booker. He never came to shows. He also abused his power as a booker and said, "I'll run showcases. Come take my showcase class, and that'll give you a free tryout to David Letterman," which he would never take
that's a
anybody.
racket.
Just stealing money from young comics. That's to me why he should have been fired a long time ago. The women thing. Here's why it's different a little bit, because his actual job was being changed because of his misogyny. You know what I mean? He was doing that job they wanted him out of. He was doing that in a, what they would say, racist or misogynist or anti-women. He was doing that job wrong.
Yeah.
But it's not like David Letterman himself wasn't hiring black people. But if he went home and said, if that guy at home said, I fucking hate these niggers. They're always fucking stealing garbage out of my garbage can. Like,
hot
that
mic,
doesn't
hot
affect
mic.
your ability.
He fucked a black chick once.
That doesn't affect your ability to book the show right.
Right.
If you're in the Klan at night, that doesn't affect your ability to book the show. But if it's changing your job, then yes.
Right.
My stand-up has nothing to do with those Amazing Racist videos. Even if you're right, there's nothing to do with it.
Yeah. I was doing stand-up in the main room at the Comedy Store.
Yeah, heard it was terrible on Friday.
Well, I was actually walked out and I was starting to zing people and it was going well.
Yeah.
And I go to this Armenian group. I go, hey, this meathead sitting with two hot chicks. I'm like, hey, are you hitting both of those? And she goes, I'm his sister. I go, let me ask again, are you hitting both of those?
Yeah.
He goes, bro, don't you say another word like that. I'll kick your
Oh,
ass.
yeah,
I go,
Armenians have no sense
you
of
ain't
humor.
going to say nothing. He goes, say something again. I go, dog, this ain't your house. He gets up and he walks to the front of the stage. He goes, you say another fucking word, I'll kick your ass. I go, you ain't going to do nothing. And then I just start to proceed to destroy this dude. Security finally comes.
Security.
And the whole way
Door guy.
out. No, the fucking
Oh, the big black
terrorists.
guy, yeah.
Me and the other guy.
You were there too?
Yeah.
And I'm just
Like
racking this dude the whole way out as he's going. Because he ain't going to do. I've learned something with fighting.
I will get you. It will be a blood match with chairs.
Yes, I've learned with people, if they want to fight, they'll instantly swing on you.
Yeah.
If they're just standing there, there's not going to be a fight.
Yeah.
And he would
Oh,
just
right,
stand
exactly.
there. He's just
They'll
standing
just
there
rush
saying
you. They'll
stuff.
just rush you.
And I'm like, and I just mentally beat the fuck out of him. No way. So I get done, and this guy over here goes, you say you're Armenian, right? I go, yeah. He goes, so you should know he's very sensitive, and you shouldn't talk to him like that. I go, dude, don't co-sign that bullshit.
Yeah.
We're all having fun. Why does the masses got worried about the asses?
And just like
okay?
all Armenians are like that, it's like, that's super racist for that guy. When I should
Yeah,
know they're all
I know.
super pissy pants.
Why do we got to play patty cake because one guy doesn't get it?
Yeah, it's like saying, oh, you can't make fun of Allah because they get super angry. It's like, well, then fuck you. You shouldn't be so angry about it.
Yeah,
That's
and
what we
don't
believe.
come to the comedy club.
Yeah,
If
exactly.
you're that sensitive to shit.
I did that once with some Armenians, a father and son. I'm like, oh, what's you guys' a story? And they were like, I was like, oh, I thought maybe you were like a gay couple. Like he was a young chick, and the guy was like, stop it. He was like a 60-year-old man and like a 30-year-old kid. I was like, all right, man, relax. What's the big deal? So you're a gay lover with your son. It's not.
It's
And the guy's like,
Armenian.
don't fucking say that. And it's like, man, guess what? I ain't serious.
Yeah.
I don't really think you're gay
Yeah,
lovering your
right.
son.
This isn't a fucking intervention for your boy fucking. I'm making a joke. It's a comedy club. No nuts.
What about, like, you know how the improv, what's his name?
Oh,
There's a
is Juan pissed off at the Amazing Racist? Okay, let's go to Juan.
Yeah, take his call.
Are these callers?
Yes.
Take his call, Juan.
Juan, you have a not happy face. What is going on? Juan?
Hey, Ari Shaffir, I'm coming for you, motherfucker.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Get your back ready. He's coming, Ari.
Oh, really?
He's going to dump a hot shoelace on your fucking back. He's coming for you.
He's coming for me.
He's coming
This for you.
Hey, Juan, when you come, how are you coming? Are you coming eyeball to eyeball
Thumb up
to
the
Ari
ass.
like missionary? Or are you just banging him from the back?
Yeah, what's the positions?
I'm coming in the fucking street, man. Stay out of my fucking body, Holmes.
He's staying in his body hole.
Why would I ever go to a barrio?
Yeah, why are you coming from the barrio? Why do you still refer to it?
Savings on
Hold
pinatas?
hold on.
It's body hole.
Body hole?
Body
Oh.
hole.
He's never heard of it. They don't have Mexicans where he's from. Juan, why are you coming from where you refer to as a barrio?
You guys got lots of fucking jokes, man, but the fucking joke won't be, the joke's gonna be on Ollie when I come for him, man. I'm gonna punch you in your fucking big nose, Holmes.
Now, let me
You
ask
sound
you.
a lot like.
Let me ask you something. How tall are you? Juan.
I'm 5'6", man.
Okay, so you're probably not going to be able to reach his nose.
Yeah.
Are you going to have friends?
I'll bring the fucking crew, man.
Okay.
How big's your crew?
Is
Crew
it-
like RUE?
Like what crew?
with
Like a
dots?
dance crew?
X Factor crew. What are those?
MS-13, man. You heard of that?
Hey, what? No, I haven't heard of it. What is it?
MS-13, Holmes.
Okay. All right.
Mr. T?
Yeah.
Is that a band? Isn't that an alt band?
Mr. T? Maybe.
Is it an alt band?
It's my gang, motherfucker.
He's gay?
Oh, hey. So, how long have you been gay? No, listen, Juan. Don't you get those things are jokes that you saw? Did you know that they were just jokes?
Not a fucking cheese stain, man.
Cheese stain. I need a translator.
Juan, what are you upset about? Let's just break this down.
I'm sad about that motherfucking puto Ari Shaffir, Holmes.
Why?
He thinks he makes a fucking joke about Mexicans. You want to fuck with my fucking people? Viva la raza, Holmes.
Okay, great point.
Great point. But Juan, do you realize that that wasn't real?
It was real to me, man.
You know what? Some people say the Puppets Take Manhattan was real because they can see the puppets talking.
Wait till he finds out Star Wars didn't really happen.
It just happened. It was a long time ago. That's all.
Now,
I
Juan,
wasn't around here.
do you know The Amazing Racist was like a mockumentary? It wasn't real.
When I watch it, man, the disrespect to the Mexican people, man, somebody's got to pay. It's
I know.
gonna be
Well,
Ari Shaffir.
no one has to pay, but
Actually, yeah, Ari, you should have to pay.
Like what? And in American dollars, how much would this cost?
You're going to pay in blood leaking on the street, man, in the body, Holmes.
Just buy his oranges and tell him to fuck off.
yeah. Okay, how much for like a 12-pack of oranges? How much
If
do you
he
sell them?
buys 1 week's supply of oranges, can we call it a day?
That's like $5.
Yeah. Yeah, all right, $5. Would that be cool? Would that be enough pay?
See how simple that was?
Restitution.
For $5 worth of
How is
oranges,
it, how are the
everybody's
Jews
happy.
getting back the gold from the Swiss? Have you guys dealt with that yet?
A little bit. They're
If
not
you
really
buy
giving
2
much
bags
back.
and some flowers for my old man, I'll call it a day.
Okay, hold on. The deal is 1 week's of oranges for $5 and what?
Some flowers from his old man.
And his boyfriend.
Yeah. What do you would say about the allegations that you're homosexual, Juan? I know that's weird in your community.
I've dabbled a little bit, but I'm not gay, man.
You're still so angry about it.
I got a little bit, but you shouldn't. But that ain't got nothing to do with this right now.
I like this guy.
Yeah.
Juan. So, okay. I mean, Ari's kind of dabbled a little bit too. So maybe you guys have
Dabbled a
more in
little bit.
common.
I'm not dabble. I just wear cardigans sometimes.
Okay,
It's
well,
not dabbling in homosexuality.
Have you been to Hamilton?
I've been to Hamilton. That's homosexual there.
Cardigan.
All right, so Juan, he's going to buy oranges. He's going to buy flowers from your dad. Can we call this even Steven?
And I just want a letter of apology to the Mexican people.
Okay.
Who would I send that to? 'Cause
Yeah,
that's actually
where
what they're
would that
asking
be
me. They
sent to?
want an apology
How
video.
are they going to read it?
I don't.
Where does he send that to?
Maybe just make it on YouTube so it's easy. We don't even need to read it. We just hear it.
Okay, but serious
I
question.
respect
Yeah,
that.
totally serious question. Juan, because this guy Draco Hernandez, who's bothering me right now, he's leading the charge. He's putting it on like the Mexican blogs and stuff.
Draco?
Drako, D-R-A-K-O.
Yeah, I know Draco. He's good people, man.
Yeah, he lives in Charlotte. He works at Latina 102.3 FM in Charlotte. But
Can we call him up?
Yeah, if we can, absolutely. Yeah, do something. Try to find that guy's number and let's call him up.
Everybody knows the real Latinos live in Charlotte, Holmes.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. You're right. But he wants an apology video. But my problem is, and Juan, let me ask you: if I make that video, let's just say I make that video. Let's say I was started and make that video.
World.
How are you going to attach it to every Amazing Racist clip that's up on YouTube right now and all the different people's YouTube accounts, so that this won't happen in the future where you guys will get mad and ask for another apology just because you don't see the original apology? How can we handle that?
Hey, man, I took a computer class in the pen, man, but I'm not a technology expert, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's Draco, man. He's leading the charge. Draco Hernandez for life, man.
Yeah, Jason Rouse would like to know how to spell technology.
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot with that shit.
No, I'm on the spot. I don't know how to spell that shit either.
Yeah, he's trying to look it up. He's trying to Google it.
I had 4 weeks of high school, and I hated it.
Oh, my God. I feel like we made some breakthroughs here.
Yeah.
I feel like
I'm
we're
not
getting
as mad
close.
as when I first called, man.
You what?
I'm not as mad as when I first called. I'm feeling a little better about the whole thing.
Yeah, a lot of people go back and forth with me. They're like, okay, I wasn't so mad. Did you laugh at all the videos when you saw it, too, a little bit?
I laughed a little bit about, like, the black stuff and the Jews, man, but the Mexicans, like, pissed me off, man.
Right. Yeah.
Now, Juan, real quick, because we always say you. Did you know anybody in the videos?
I knew the one guy in the truck, man.
That was Ari.
No, the Mexicans in the truck.
You knew one of the Mexicans?
Which one? Which one did you know?
He was my uncle Fernando, man.
Did he end up getting deported or did he run away in time?
He got away in time. He did track in high school.
All right. No harm, no foul, right?
I'm going to call Draco Hernandez, man. I may try to sort this out myself.
Track is not a highway run from immigration police.
That was great. Juan, I'm going to say something. You might be, I think Juan, I'm going to nominate him for Caller of the Year.
Definitely Caller of the Day.
You're in the running for Caller of the Year.
Thank you, man. You guys should have Carlos Mencia on. I love his jokes, man.
Okay. All right. Hey, thanks for calling, Juan. I appreciate it.
Now you're being rude.
Viva la Raza.
You just lost that. Viva la Raza.
That guy was good.
I say you say that a lot. That's how you knew this and the call with that.
Oh, yeah.
Good old one. Now, I feel like maybe...
By the way, when he said MS-13, I started shitting my pants. For real.
Oh, that's a real crew.
Oh, yeah. That's a real crew,
Who is that? What's that alt band? It's like M15 or M5?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
MC5?
No,
that's
MTR.
Maroon 5. Maroon
No.
5?
No, they're electro.
Yeah, the electro. Yeah.
Like that.
M something.
M48 or something like that. I think it's like you're talking
It's
about.
very psychedelic, 60s,
yeah.
techno.
They're not bad.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's pretty good, actually.
It's not my kind of music, but it's not bad.
No.
Hey, do you have the Fight of the Week music real quick? And then we'll get into Daniel Cormier. Then
Here's the problem. These guys keep attacking me, and it's like, is what I compare it to. It's like mosquitoes gone off in my apartment, because it's like, it only bothers me.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, haha. But now my Facebook fan page is taken down. I don't have it anymore. Yeah, because they kept like saying, "Oh, this violates terms of service, violates terms of service." I had a picture of me like on the toilet, but like only like half my leg down, and they're like, "Nudity, it's pornography."
YouTube fucked me like
and there's
that.
no way,
dude.
and there's no way to go back and say, "No, guys, they're just attacking me because they're angry and dumb because they're dumb and they don't understand what comedy is."
Here's the real problem.
And so
that guy Darko
What about Josh from Canada?
is
Draco.
Draco is trying to make a name for himself.
He's trying to make a name for
off
himself.
you.
Yeah, and when I explained to him, first he was mad. Here's the problem too.
Did you actually talk to him?
No, I sent him an email though. I was like, "Listen,
Is this a death threat?
I got death threats because of it, but I don't care. Those
What
death
does
threats
it
come
say
all
in
the
your
time. It said, I get it, man. I get it. You saw this out of context and you think it's terrible. First of all, let me just tell you that it's parody, man. I was just like, I'm trying to make fun of a character who's super racist. It's so ridiculous, and that's the joke. Someone would go this far, and we can laugh at racists because of it. But second of all, even if it wasn't as bad as you think it was, you still shouldn't try to like censor them.
Yeah.
You should just allow people, even the people who did like it, their liking is still valid.
Yeah.
So why would you not let them even get the chance at it? You just say, I fucking hate this. Send me an angry email. But don't try to get someone banned. That's just censorship.
It
That's
doesn't
just
even
saying,
make sense.
It doesn't make sense.
Because
they're taken away from their other job that has nothing to do with it.
I mean, everybody wants freedom until you do something they
here's the
don't
problem.
like, and then they want to take that away.
But here's the problem. They're so angry, and then you explain to them, oh, no, it's based on a joke, a National Lampoon's DVD. They're a comedy like company. It's showing like shitty
It's under
reality
the
shows
umbrella
idea
of humor.
Yeah.
So stay out of our fucking.
But then when you explain
neighborhood.
it to them, it's like, I get why you get this wrong. But now that you get it, now that you understand,
Yeah.
shouldn't you not be angry? And I even wrote them like, now most people, they somehow get addicted to their rage. So they'll, like that girl Sue Ray Park who was attacking Colbert.
Yeah. She
didn't
tried
know-
to do stand-up, by the way.
She didn't know it was like a parody of something. Then when she found out, she goes, you know what? No, but still.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, not but still.
Yeah.
It's a different thing than you thought it was.
Yeah.
At very least, your anger should go down. Even if you have some, it shouldn't be the same.
It's even
her ego.
darker. It's even more than that because really, when you get to the core of it,
Yeah.
we're actually on the same fucking side, and I'm making fun of how stupid racism is.
Yeah.
I want what you want, which
Yeah.
is to
They
talk
don't
about how
understand
stupid
satire.
racism
No, they don't
is.
get. Yeah, exactly.
And
he's
it's
like, you shouldn't.
satirical,
He goes,
exactly
but
right.
still, you shouldn't say that they're all animals. They're Mexicans are all animals. I'm like, no, the character said that.
Yeah.
Do you understand that?
Do-
He goes, no, it's racist.
Do you think that people in the movie The Accused went and went after the characters
because
who
they made it
raped Jodie
yeah,
Foster?
he doesn't get that. And then nobody ever answers those. They're just like, it's racist. You can't call people beaners. And you're like, you're not answering the question.
The fact that you used your real name,
That got it.
it shows them that you're not a. It's not a coward.
That is the mistake.
And it may look like a reality show,
If
so
you
it's
made
like-
built a character, that'd be a cowardly thing to do. But the fact that I'm Ari Shaffir, blah 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 blah, there's no sneakiness around it.
Yeah.
It was very very
Out in
public
the open.
and very and
I'm
well
a
done.
Jew who's has a Klan outfit on. I don't. If you can't, I don't know. It's like if you can't see, you're just dumb.
Yeah.
And you know what it is? It's like.
But Facebook
how
just
old
looks
is
at like
this kid, by the way, that went after you.
He's like 30 probably.
something.
Draco Hernandez.
Oh, he
but he did
confronted
all this
you?
at his job though. That's the thing. He did it all at his job at Latino 102.3
Oh, yeah,
FM in
because
Charlotte.
he's pandering to his crowd.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a radio host.
Yeah, he's a DJ
What
on
is
some
it?
Spanish
Did you tell
terrestrial.
him his job is extinct?
It wouldn't matter. And the thing is, to get back at him wouldn't matter. It's like, hey man, you're just attacking somebody for a reason that you don't understand. This guy's making fun of racists.
And 24-hour news cycles co-sign this bullshit because they
Well, it's
just
Mexican. It's Latino
need
blogs. It's
time.
Spanish blogs.
Do we have the Fight of the Week music? Okay.
Also, by the way, Draco Hernandez has a Facebook page, and I know
Draco?
Draco with a K
Can
Hernandez.
you text it to me? We'll put some tweets out.
And I
Let's
know,
shut his page
and I know
down
that
for
it's
being
very,
obscene.
yeah, I know it's very easy if you flag a page enough to get it shut down. So it seems like these are the terms he
Oh, I
understands.
would love to shut his page
hashtag.
down.
Is this him
Flag
here?
that page.
That's Draco Hernandez, the
Let's
first one that
look
comes
at
up. Public figure, Draco Hernandez.
Yeah.
Oh, he's hot.
See if he posts anything about me the last couple of days. Oh, no.
Let's go down. No. Yeah, let's flag his page. Let's
just
flag
wants-
his page.
Yeah, everyone just flagged the shit out of his page. Any picture that looks even
Spell his
slightly
name.
sexual, say that's pornography.
I think
spell his name. so
Dude, the
people
way
know
that
what you're
kid
looking
looks seductive, I think that's child pornography.
First of all, he joined August 3rd, 2011. He's not even in the game.
Oh, that's when people start dropping off Facebook.
Drako, Draco Hernandez.
Let's go to, we'll get to Josh in 2 seconds. Josh, hold on. We want to talk about the Jones-Cormier fight. Real quick, give us a Fight of the Week music.
Well, we got a Canadian in here.
Welcome, drunks.
Here we
to
go.
another
I'm gonna do
exciting
the-
episode
Okay,
of
hold, start over. I couldn't hear it. Here we go.
Welcome, drunks, to another exciting episode of Punch.
Drunk Sports.
Welcome to Punch Drunk.
No.
Fight of the week for the rest of my
Too low.
life.
There we go. That's
Yeah.
it.
Start it over. I'll tell you where to start it.
You
from
should
now on.
start it with Fight of the Week.
Yeah, start it over. So play it again. I'll tell you all this.
Welcome, drunks,
all can go
to
out.
another exciting episode of Punch.
Don't need.
Welcome to Punch Drunk.
Fight of the week
Start right
for
there.
the rest of my life.
Welcome to Punch
Boom,
Drunk
right there.
Fight of the Week.
Fight of the week. Fight of the week. Fight of my life. Whatever
For
that.
the rest of my
Yeah.
life.
That-
Okay,
that's
that
what you
should
need.
be. Welcome to Punch Drunk Fight of the Week for the rest of my life. All right. So do you have that Daniel Cormier fight?
Daniel
John-
Cormier and John Jones were doing a presser for
I
the
love this, dude.
September 27th fight.
Yes, sir.
Do you have it? Can we watch it?
And yeah, they got
Fight
so
is
did-
in Vegas, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. First
Here we
it
go.
shows it other people, and then Josh, you can talk to your national
This guy's
hero.
hilarious. This guy's hilarious. Who's
Audio,
that?
it's up to you. D, I need to talk to you.
John Jones steps up, looking
Yeah.
pretty badass
Yeah.
with Daniel Cormier. Dan pushes him in the throat, and then the little white guy gets thrown,
and then Jones
and then Jones just starts throwing. And that's when you see Jones's long reach,
And he
man.
jumped on him too. He
Look
said he
at
got him down. Hold on, back that up 10 seconds. He said he got him down, but really he was already down and he jumped
Yeah,
on
he
him.
fell off the
Yeah.
side. He fell off the side.
And then he jumped
Still
on
throwing
him.
hammers down now.
Can you turn it off for Joe DeRosa? Bang! Look at that. That's a dude. This fight's gonna be so good, dude.
Rewind.
Rewind it. Rewind it.
Later in the interview they did about it, Jones said he took him down with ease, but I think he fell and Jones just jumped on him.
Of course he did.
What did,
Here we go.
Rewind.
This is him screaming.
Rewind.
Rewind. Starting to look like, what's that rapper? The big
Why
fat
are we still
black
going
rapper?
forward instead of back? Like we're asking. Back.
He doesn't have his headphones on.
Go back.
Backwards.
Listen to us for a second.
Backwards.
No, back more.
30 seconds.
More.
All the way.
More.
Go to the beginning.
Oh, okay, right there. Stop.
Here we go. Here we go. This guy,
Oh yeah, this guy's lost. He's like, oh fuck. I gotta
he's
win.
their PR guy.
Yeah.
He's their PR guy.
looks like
Dana's on vacation.
Because Jones
so you
touched
get
his
up,
head. Jones
don't put
touched
your
his
head
head.
on,
That was the
boom.
problem.
Yeah.
Now I think he falls down from it.
Did you see that, dude?
He steps
Now
off
look,
the back.
wait.
Big overhead.
Yeah, they
roll.
fall over.
He jumps on him.
Yeah.
Jones jumps on him. He's
Yeah.
going down. He's trying to get up.
And now he's
jumps
throwing
on him.
punches
He
on
took
him.
a double leg.
He already has a
Who's
bad
this
knee.
other guy raining punches? What's some other guy? Right there. Who's that? Oh,
That's Jones.
Jones.
No, that's a white guy throwing punches. I thought it was a white guy throwing punches.
Are we smoking?
No.
That's it.
Yeah, man. Now the thing is, he puts his belt down right when they start scrapping. Man, I don't grab that thing and bounce.
Cormier threw the shoe at the end.
Who throws a shoe?
Iraqis.
You say that for politicians.
No, I want to show you
Yeah,
guys
exactly.
something. I want to show you guys something. I don't know if you've seen this or not.
Did you see
Okay,
it?
first of all, who was to blame in this fight? What was going on?
I think that it's staged.
I don't.
No.
I don't think it's staged.
I'm going to show you this right now.
Okay.
I want you to read this out loud.
Yeah, I saw that.
You saw this.
You read out
So
loud.
dumb.
So this is clearly. This
I like how they wrinkled it up like it got
put a little
caught in
blood
the
on it.
fight.
Put a little blood on it. It says
Read.
Dana White, Dana at UFC.com, Bones Jones, JJ at JohnnyBones.com. Sunday, August 2013, 7:30 a.m. Now they just
Already
got the
a
date
year
wrong.
off.
But it was a template. It was
Sure,
a template.
of
I can see you
course.
not changing that if you
Sure.
have you just Xerox and write. Jay, I want this to fucking go off. Worldwide social media. The whole fucking works. DC will shove you, then you have to punch him back. We'll have somebody, probably Dave, maybe in between you so you can go over his shoulder, that kind of thing. And for fuck's sake, make sure you don't connect properly. Have a stage arranged so if you guys tussle, fall into the whole shit show is going to go down. Nothing there will hurt all soft fucking shit. You guys just do what works, but for fuck's sake, if you're going to get anyone else involved, don't let them get out of hand. Keep it safe, but looking real. D. Clearly fake.
Clearly
fake.
fake.
Yeah,
The
like, why
funniest
would-
thing
why
is,
would they
why
bring
would
that?
they print that out?
Bring it to the
Look,
tussle.
if the fix is in like that, let's say Ari and I are doing some big like comedy roast battle against each other or something, and there's a press con, and we're like, hey man, let's, you know, he emails me, let's get into a fucking little scuff before it and really hype this thing up.
Yeah.
You know? Am I so dumb that I'm like, me no remember what happened next?
Yeah,
Like I
bring
gotta
in
print
review
that
it.
out.
Yeah, like
of
you're
course.
doing a roast, and you have to like remember your jokes.
Like you're like, hang on, wait,
Who
wait.
shot Kennedy? What was his name?
Oswald, Lee
Oswald.
Harvey.
That's like Lee Harvey Oswald. Lee Harvey Oswald is bringing a fucking little some notes.
Two
Remember,
do. Buy eggs, get milk from mom, shoot Kennedy,
shoot president.
Kennedy, record Blossom.
it
Yeah,
doesn't make
record
sense.
Blossom.
Can we show what the other clip of Fight of the Week? Then we'll get to Josh. I just want you to see this. This is my favorite Fight of the Week ever. Here we go. This
Some
is
sound would be great too.
This is great. Are you ready? Have you seen
You got any
this?
sound on this?
Watch
Is
this.
this a girl street fight?
Watch this. Two fat chicks fighting. That's the greatest thing ever.
And she rolls back over.
Yeah, she ain't afraid.
For more punching.
You know you do a person like that in a wheelchair, you pick them up and you throw them in the fucking garbage can and you be done with it. And then you bring the fight back.
What's the old
Yeah,
famous
yeah,
joke?
Oscar.
What's the old famous joke?
Don't let your dog
Finally,
shit on
where
my
was
lawn.
sound the whole time? Why did we just get it for 1 second?
I just realized that part wasn't on.
Are you struggling without your sidekick, the Mexican?
No.
Hey man,
no.
Chunky needs to speak.
Spick has a sidekick.
Spick has. Okay, so Spick is the top. Is the power top? He's the hungry bottom. Is
Which
that what
one
you're
drives
saying?
the car in their bad cop?
I think it's even less than that. I think Fat Boy guides Spick's cock into another asshole.
Okay.
I think that's the assistant show. Let
Have
me
you
get
been
let me
reading
get
my
in
blog?
there. Canada's finest export, Jason Rouse.
Everybody. Big show, August 16th. Thanks for coming by, dude. See you later. No.
not at all.
No, we got
Speaking
3
of
more
Canadians,
hours.
let's go to Josh, who's been sitting for almost half an hour.
Yeah.
Josh, finally on Punch Drunk Sports.
You're on with Jason Rouse.
He doesn't know.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
What's the word? Are you mad at Ari? Are you the Mexican who's mad at Ari?
No, there's no real Mexicans in Canada.
That's what I'm thinking.
Where are you from in Canada?
And Rouse is right about this healthcare shit. I got attacked by some bees. I've been going to the hospital for the last 2 days, every 8 hours, getting antibiotics through intravenous. Cost me $0.99.
I fucked a beehive in high school too.
How did you get attacked by bees? Only a Canadian
how did you
calls
get
it.
attacked by bees? That's what I thought too. Like,
See,
that's
you
a
guys
problem.
have
It wasn't even a lot.
We have wildlife.
Wild bees is not wildlife.
They
bees are
migrate.
everywhere.
It's a bug
You ever
problem.
been
Bees
swarmed?
aren't wildlife? Of course they're wildlife.
They're
Because they gotta have fur.
wildlife. Oh, I saw a bee.
Oh, if I put a bee
They
in
live
your
in the
mouth.
wild.
They live in people's homes too. They live in the fucking crawl space above
So?
your deck.
You know what's wildlife? A New York rat getting into some chips that
Oh,
Morrissey left out.
Fucking Morrissey. God damn.
How did you get attacked by bees, dude?
Yeah.
Dude, I was cutting my lawn. I got a pear tree in the backyard. It's a attraction to the bees.
Hey, have you ever put a partridge in there?
No, haven't.
Can you
haven't had a
please?
chance to have
Yeah, put a
partridge
partridge in
there.
that pear tree.
All right, rock on.
What's a partridge?
Hey,
you know?
I called about the Cormier thing, but you guys are.
Man, I knew it. I had a
busted
feeling. I was
that
like, why don't we
pretty
get
quick.
Josh? Because I bet he's
We're
going to
still
talk about the same
talking
thing.
about it.
Well, what's your feelings on it, Josh? You're right.
I know, sorry guys, you're a couple minutes delayed on the internet, but that white guy that you're like, hey, who's that white guy throwing? That there's another video if you guys can find it on MMA Fighting. That's actually Malky Kawa. That's Jones's manager.
And he's raining down punches.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Well,
that's not his
if you go-
manager.
The angle was wrong. The
there's-
angle was wrong to
no,
be Jones.
That's
guys,
not his
there's
manager.
a video. No, with Kenny Florian, they did an interview,
Yeah.
and they actually highlighted it. They spotlight or whatever you want to call it on it, and Jones had to defend it. Like, there's an interview with Cormier
I'm trying
and
to
Jones.
find the
and,
name of the guy. He's right there.
since then.
You piece of shit. I have it in my phone.
He just told us who it is.
No, it's not. He gave the wrong name. That's actually somebody else.
Oh, who is it?
Malky Kawa.
That's what I'm
No,
trying to
they
find out.
on UFC on Fox or whatever with Ken Flo.
Yeah, I posted something with his name on it.
These guys.
Oh, you're such a piece
I
of fucking
this
shit.
is the van.
I'm working
I
on
can't
it.
wait to hear about that.
You piece of fucking
You posted
shit.
something with his name on.
Yeah, here it is.
I'm shocked. When you guys had that
This
Monsters
is it,
tour,
and it's from his fucking page.
That's the guy who's throwing punches?
We didn't get
The guy in the middle. It's from his website, his Twitter page. You fuck.
But he's not the one throwing punches.
No, he's the guy fucking trying to stop it.
Yeah, we're not talking about that anymore, Sam.
Oh,
We're talking
okay.
about the guy throwing punches.
Hey, can we get the fat man?
Hold
to
on
go
a
to
second. Hold on a
MMA
second, Josh.
fighting and
Here's how
find
you
the
would know
video?
that if you were listening.
Okay.
You would know that he was talking about
Do
who's
I gotta
throwing
go?
punches.
Is it timeout time, Dad?
Maybe.
Do I need timeout?
Yes, from your phone, Sam.
Okay, I'm trying to help out.
No, you're not. You're
I'm
just
not-
trying to check your phone for shit.
No, I'm not.
You're on Twitter, Sam. Looking up a name of a guy we're not even talking about.
Okay, I'll stop. Go, Ari. Have fun.
Josh, go. Who was the guy that threw those punches? What video was it highlighted
with
in?
Kenny Florian, they slowed it down, and it was Jones's manager, which is Malky Kawa. But and then Cormier sort of brushed it off, not too much about it. And then Jones defended him, saying that someone was grabbing him from behind, and he was just trying to get his arm free to then pull Cormier out. So if you believe that bullshit, but
Those punches
there's a
looked hard.
video.
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
there's a
maybe
video.
he's punched somebody's
Stop
arm to
touching
let
me
him
from
go,
behind.
but those punches were hard.
I'm sure if you're an MMA manager, you probably did MMA at some point.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
What's Dana's White's been response to this?
And
whole
if somebody's
situation?
I don't know.
wrestling in public
See,
with
after
my
the boss
bread and
goes
butter
on
money,
holiday
I'm
and
just
the-
gonna fucking do something
Hey,
too.
two different conversations going on.
Yeah, because we're not yelling at each other.
No, but he's talking
What
too.
do you think about him yelling after too? Isn't that fucking pathetic? Sort of
No, I
ghetto
thought that's
or whatever?
awesome.
Like, oh, sorry,
I love
didn't hear
this
you guys
whole
talking
thing.
about it.
It's
like
no
it.
different than Muhammad Ali going, I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna smack them up. It's the same thing. It just here's John Jones's flaw. He's not a good shit talker.
Yeah.
He's just not good at
And
it.
he's terrible at the apology too. After the insincere apology.
Yeah, the apology was like
this video.
He was like,
Yeah,
I'm
right?
sorry, we shouldn't have done that. It's kind of embarrassing, but I've never had a problem with Dana Cormier. It's all on him. I just like have a good
okay,
fight.
so now you start losing credibility.
But
when
then he
you
does
say
go.
that.
But I mean, they did say it's gonna be hard to take him down, and dude, you have to admit I took you down with ease.
Yeah.
So I don't know how it's gonna go any different in our fight. And then Cormier was like, I punched you, and he goes, if those were your punches, I can eat those all day, bro. That didn't hurt me at all.
Yeah. And you can't throw shoes in the octagon.
Yeah, that's a problem. They want to change that rule.
Do you think they could add that? Like, you know, in pro wrestling, they add special rules.
Yeah.
Can you throw shoes?
The minute that they allow throwing shoes or hitting someone with the shoes, it's all black women in the fucking UFC.
Have you been beaten up with a shoe before?
No, have you?
Yeah.
I've been hit with a
When?
shoe.
In what context?
It was just to keep my dick hard, though.
Really? Did it work?
No, I got
a special feeling it was a baby shoe. One of those little, just throwing baby shoes at him, and he's just rock hard.
2 little Couch Patch Kid shoes on my nuts. So it looked like I was taking my dick for a walk.
Who do you like in this fight?
Jones.
Me too.
Yeah.
I like Jones.
I mean, Cormier is 15-0, but his last fight was against his training partner.
Yeah,
Like-
but
That wasn't his fault, though.
Yeah,
That
but
guy
I mean, that
filled
didn't
in.
mean anything. But who's he fought?
But he
Look at
did
those-
fight some pretty good heavyweights in Strikeforce.
Let's look at his record.
Josh Barnett, I think Bigfoot Silva.
Yeah,
I mean, he
Bigfoot's
built
one of
some.
them.
He beat some pretty good heavyweights. But when you saw them standing next to each other, John Jones is so much bigger than him.
And the reach
It's a
was like
David
13
Goliath
inches.
Situation.
I really hope Jones wins this fight. Josh, who do you want to win this fight, and who do you think is going to win? Is it the same answer?
Exactly. No, I think Jones is going to win, but I want Cormier to win.
Why?
You seem like that.
Why do you want Cormier to win?
I don't know.
He likes the underdog. It's the
you
Canadian
can't
way.
deny John Jones, right? Like I live near
tough to-
Toronto, so I've been to the 4
This
events
guy's from
in Toronto
Toronto.
are all
Hang up.
been John Jones.
By the way, we do that, and you just hung up on him.
That was great.
Really?
Yeah, we hang up
From
on him.
Hamilton, there's a rivalry.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's rooted in hockey?
It's a
No.
class thing.
Here's who he's got his wins. Jeff Monson was his first decent win.
That's a weird fight because you don't know if he's going to try to eat your asshole while you're fighting.
Here's who. It's Antonio Silva. Absolutely.
good fight.
That's a big one. That's a big win.
TKO in the first. Josh Barnett was a good win.
That's a
Also,
good
Also a big
fight.
win.
that was almost a year later. Dion Staring. Let's not count that.
Yeah.
Frank Mir. Let's not count that.
That's not a bad win.
Mir's
That's not a bad win.
not bad.
April 20th, 2013.
Yeah,
That's not a
still,
bad win.
It's not a good
He's
win.
a top
agree.
10.
It was a unanimous decision.
He beat him up pretty bad, though.
He's top 10 out of a conference, out of a weight class that's 15
Still, that's
people.
not his fault, though. I don't think
No,
that's
it's
a shitty win.
it's not his fault, but that's not, I'm not going to give him a marquee win for that. Roy Nelson.
That's a good win.
Both those are the same to me.
They're just good.
They're both the same
They're
to
like,
me.
yeah, good win, but not.
Roy Nelson's beat some good guys.
Patrick Cummins. That's his training partner.
That's when he
That's
dropped
the one
down
he
205.
Yeah, and then Dan Henderson.
Also long in the tooth.
Got him in a submission, but yeah, long in the tooth. I don't know if his resume is really there.
He ain't fought this kind of competition.
No, he's never fought a Kane. He's never fought a Junior Dos Santos.
Any of those. Anybody
heavy-
hot.
How bad do you think the beating is going to go?
I don't think
and
it's going
how
to be
long?
murder.
I guess
think
he's.
it might go. I bet you John Jones wins in the first
Inning?
2 rounds.
John Jones wins in the first 2 rounds.
Here's
Yeah,
the
could
thing
be.
that I could see about this fight because of they're both. I mean, they're both strikers, but I could see just shoot, sprawl,
Yeah.
ground on your top of each other. I could see it being a long. I could actually see
Cormier's
this going
only
the way we
chance
don't want, which is
is
long
getting
and
him
boring.
on. Right. Cormier's only chance is getting him on the ground and just ground
Now
and pound.
Cormier is a great wrestler, right? That's his deal.
Yeah, it's his. But you know, John Jones is
also
a
great.
good
It's
wrestler.
Like GSP, they're like, well, as long as it doesn't go down, it's like as long as I don't know what. He's an awesome stand-up guy.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
John Jones is all
around. Everywhere.
He's a 5-tool fighter.
Yeah.
All around.
And he does say too, like they talked about the Gustafsson fight, and they were talking to him about it, and he goes, I looked over that fight again, and I thought maybe there should have been a rematch, and then I looked again, I was like, no, I won 3-2. It's pretty clear. I mean, it was definitely a good, tough fight, but I clearly won. But he goes, people said I couldn't take him down. It's like, well, I kept trying to shoot. He didn't shoot once, and eventually I did take him down a couple times.
Yeah.
But he goes, just because he stopped my shots doesn't mean he was doing anything. I wasn't
He
doing
was
anything.
taking the beating.
Well, he has one of those luxurious problems that a lot of great athletes do. Like, let's say Jordan, for example, where when Jordan was averaging 38 a night in the NBA, and then along comes like somebody that like would defend him good and guard him, and he'd be like, "Hey, Jordan, you only had 26 points tonight,"
And like, that's
he
still
goes,
the
"We
lead.
won the game, and I was still the leading scorer."
Yeah.
So I had to pass a little more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That still
we
would've led the
still
league.
won.
Yeah.
What's the problem here? If I foul out with 2 points and he blocks every shot,
I agree.
Then talk to me like this.
Yeah, if they held him at 26 and they won by 2, he's like, yeah, they made it a tough game. Absolutely, that was good, but it wasn't good enough.
Exactly.
I agree. Yeah, I just think
John
Jones
went through everybody so fast and so special that when somebody fought him really good, people are like, oh shit, man, maybe he's not the greatest. And you're like, what do you want from me here?
Frankie Edgar, every one of his fights were like that.
Yeah,
100%.
6, 7 straight fights were like that.
Yep. John Jones
and closer. We're like
has gone through everybody, and he has this weird blessing that. He's never really lost, but he has a loss on his record that everyone really considers a win, which takes the pressure off of having to feel undefeated.
But sort of. At the same time, they're talking about on ESPN, like Daniel Cormier's 15-0, John Jones hasn't lost since 2010, or whatever the year was. And it's like, that's already misleading, man. You should say John Jones' only loss came as a disqualification loss.
100%. It's like when Yushi Okami beat Spider, and they're like, his last loss was this guy, because he got disqualified for like a knee to the head.
It was a kick to the head while someone's like hand was on the ground. It wasn't like he was laying on the ground.
Yeah.
John Jones
face stomping him.
Is just such an elite guy that he never got humility beat into him. And that maybe he thinks...
But he's never provoked that, though.
I think he's pretty humble.
Yeah, I think
he's generally like, I'm just trying to learn my game.
I don't know him behind the scenes.
Okay.
And I know you met him a long time ago. I don't know if you met him. The one time I met him, he was really nice to me.
Yeah, he's super cool to everybody.
He's a guy that's really nice. It's not like, like I saw Andrew Bynum the other night at the Comedy Store, and I do this thing called Famous People Won't Stop Begging Me to Take a picture. I'm like, hey, guy, take a picture. And he's like, no. And he just walks off.
Yeah.
Not saying that that's that's just a snapshot of one moment.
Yeah.
But you hear that he's not the nicest dude.
John Jones is always a really nice guy to everybody.
John Jones is a nice dude. But the whole notion that he should be humble, I don't know, man.
I feel like he should be less humble.
Don't be an asshole.
I think he should be less humble. I think he's been too humble.
When people say that, it's like, oh, you should be humble. Nah, dude, the guy's beating the who's who of MMA. How about what you're saying is like, I hope he's not an asshole.
He's the best fighter in sports right now.
Yes.
So like, why should he be humble?
Yeah.
He's the best one.
Is that your opinion?
I do. Over Mayweather.
Him or Mayweather.
John Jones.
I have him over Mayweather because he actually fights the guys you want to see him fight. Yeah. I've never seen him run from anybody.
Mayweather did. And you can tell him I said that.
Oh, dude, can you tweet him that Ari said that? Tell him the Amazing Racist said that.
Tell Mayweather to watch the Amazing Racist videos, then we'll see what's up.
Russell was at his training thing a couple of days ago, so I'll tell Russell.
Was that when they all went off on the chick? They went training on him?
It's not even about race stuff. It's just being an asshole. Ooh, Ari gets punched in the stomach by Mayweather.
What do you guys think of the fact that they might give Gina Carano
they're giving it to her.
Her first fight back.
Yeah, it'll be a title fight.
Because they don't want her to win.
No, and also like she probably won't win any other fight.
It will not be a title fight.
It will.
Well, of course, man. They got to do something to keep that spicy, man.
It's a joke.
I don't know.
It's a joke.
I know what.
They don't want Ronda Rousey. She's too much of a cash cow and too big right now to lose.
But people say that shit.
It's not only that. But Gina Carano right now has a draw. But if she loses her first fight to Sarah Weinshank or whoever the fuck else also ran in that conference.
That's a comedian. That's
whatever.
a comedian.
I'd love to see those two fights.
Sarah must have jobbed then.
Just breaks Weinshank's neck.
But if Gina Carano loses to that, then we can't make this super hyped up title fight. So let's just throw her right in. Let Gina use her name to help sell the fight, and the casual fans aren't going to know that this girl ain't great. And guess what? She ain't great, and it's still a fucking joke division.
It's a joke division. But I'll tell you what.
Carano? Until they get Cyborg?
That's at least one way, but I'm like, until what's name loses one round, then how am I supposed to say this is competitive?
Well, the other way that because people say that all the time, they don't want her to lose because if she loses, she can lose once.
Yeah.
Because that automatic rematch is the
massive.
cash cow.
Yeah, it's massive.
I agree. You
know what I mean? She loses to Carano right out the gate.
They're not protecting
the next UFC, which is just a rematch of those two, is like every girlfriend in the world.
But they're not
watching.
We're not protecting like Strikeforce is protecting what's his name, the Street Fighter,
Kimbo Slice.
Where they wouldn't let him fight anyone that would even give him a matchup. Yeah. They're giving him everyone they can to what's her name?
Yeah. The problem is there isn't anyone.
But there's
for
no
her
one.
to fight.
There's only one girl really that maybe.
That Holly Holmes is good too.
Whatever.
Well, that's what they're doing is finding these people that boxer in
boxer.
other divisions and other fucking, you know.
Let's see her record. What is it going to be?
5-0, shit like that.
Fighting for
It's
a
gonna be
title fight
something
at
like that.
5-0.
But she's a she
Boxer.
has like a really great boxer, great kickboxing. Again, is she going to be able to hold off the judo throws? No. Randy Couture was talking that. Who's the boxer that is now is in the Untouchables or the Expendables? Well, who's that? Victor Ortiz. Remember the guy that wanted to hug Mayweather all the time and got knocked out and then tried to get a rematch? Because what he went through, he went all in on that. If it ends controversial, they'll give him another rematch, which is another huge payday. Never got it.
Sure.
But got this movie. I guess they were sparring, and Ronda Rousey was throwing him around on the mat.
Really?
Yeah.
She's 7-0, this lady.
But watch her highlights. She knocks the people the fuck out.
Yeah.
It's not just like girl fighting, It's like
I get it. That's why those are the qualifications that a man would need to get into the UFC.
I agree. I 100%.
And
Not
have
to
to
be like
have
title
11,
contender.
We're
have to have 11
shoehorning bitches
fights
more fights
before
in the UFC.
maybe getting a title shot.
You got to go 9-2 in the UFC before you get a title shot.
Maybe even better, bro.
Even better.
It's like it's what Hollywood's
John
doing
Fitch
now.
had tied the record
We're
for most
shoehorning women into stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Making them fit. John Fitch had set the record, tied the record for most consecutive wins, and they're like, dude, we got to give him a title fight. How's he going to break the record for consecutive wins and not even fight once for a title?
Right.
And then they did, and he just
Destroyed
tore him
him.
alive. Yeah.
And he hasn't recovered since.
You know, he's fighting in something else. I saw him fighting in some other
Yeah, he's going on.
World Series.
Do you know what it is? World Series of.
Series of fighting.
Yeah.
WSOF.
But they get on like NBC.
It is NBC Sports.
See, that's the UFC's problem.
When are we going to talk about lacrosse? Something I can relate to.
Soon enough.
NBC for mixed martial arts is the same as NBC for comedy. Garbage.
Oh, yeah. Dude, they had a title fight.
I would love to be on NBC.
They had a
Please.
title
Over what?
fight.
This fucking John Lovett studio show that we're currently on? Yeah, absolutely. NBC would be a step up. You're right,
Hold
Sam.
on. Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want storytellers on NBC over Comedy Central.
They'd let me do it right if they wouldn't make it like an NBC show.
It wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
They wouldn't let
Well,
you do
we're
it right.
They
talking
wouldn't let
in
me
this
do it.
magical world.
If in Magic World would they let me do it right?
Okay,
yeah, absolutely.
yeah.
But
All
I'm saying,
right.
but the stuff they're putting on MMA wise is garbage stuff. They're not putting on like top level fights. They're putting on like World Series of fighting.
But here's what I'll say about MMA and just fighting in general. It's why I could spend 8 hours on World Star Hip Hop. You can watch two fat fucks fighting if they're going at it.
It's fighting. Yeah,
UFC.
great.
I mean, that's the UFC's biggest problem. Like
Wrestling.
when you watch,
Wrestling is the biggest problem.
when you watch the NFL, you know, even if it's the worst two teams, they have a collection of the best players on the planet.
Yeah.
NBA, best players on the planet. UFC, you don't need the two best fighters in the world to make a great fight. Sometimes they negate each other and it's a boring fight.
Yeah, true.
Two dudes with none to lose just swinging on each other.
It's great sometimes.
Great
I used to always
fight.
like those flyweight fights in boxing because they would just fucking tag each other.
There's just too many options now in just everything.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of those really lightweight in the UFC are exciting fights.
Yeah.
Because they don't gas.
And you can do jiu-jitsu moves at that weight. You
at
can't
that
really
weight,
do it
yeah.
at heavyweight. You can't really do real jits moves.
Right.
You're just trying to pass guard and stand up.
Did you see Fedor wishes he could have fought Kane?
Oh, really?
Who do you think wins, young Fedor, Kane Velasquez?
Young Fedor?
Yeah.
I just think he was such a savage.
Fedor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he,
And he just had that, like, tunnel, like, he wasn't ever rattled mentally.
Yeah.
And also, when he fought, like, they said, like, what's the name? The Brazilian was, like, beat him, but the Brazilian was 205.
Big Nog.
No, the little guy. The guy who was, like, the Pride's, like, main champion.
Vanderlei Silva.
Yeah,
Vanderlei.
And they were like in the Grand Prix, Vanderlei beat him, and he was undersized. I mean, he beat Vanderlei, but he's like Vanderlei's undersized. Like, no, Vanderlei weighed more than fucking Fedor at that fight.
Yeah, and Vanderlei was on roids and meth.
Fedor was like
And-
230.
yeah.
He fought at 230. Never tried to lose any weight. Never tried to cut. And so he could have easily gone on a light heavyweight if he just gave up ice
I
cream
wish
for a
there was a
month.
way to just do an all-drug fighting
They did that.
division.
It was called Pride.
Yeah, and it
That's
was awesome.
exactly right. That is exactly what that was. Pride was the WWF, but real.
Yeah.
Everybody
Yeah.
is just looks like action figures.
Gay shape,
Gay
but I like
mad, exactly.
There should be divisions in athleticism. There
God,
should be the
just
drug
salad
Yeah.
ones.
And then the non-drug one.
My girlfriend's calling. Can I take this?
No.
Let's talk to her.
I talked to an
Podcast,
MMA.
you fuck. Oh, yeah,
I talked to an
actually,
MMA
take a
manager.
break.
I talked to an MMA manager
at the bank.
who represented somebody.
take a quick break.
Hold on, who represented somebody who had fought in Pride.
Yeah.
And we were like, didn't they test them for steroids? He goes, yes, they tested everyone. And then they took those tests, and they threw them in the garbage.
Yeah.
Because
no, actually what they did is they held on to them,
just,
and then you're like, I want to leave.
Okay, we're gonna tell everyone you're
Yeah,
using.
and they're like, you motherfucker.
Yeah, they promoted it. Let's see your girlfriend.
Yeah. Get her to take her shirt off. Get her to take her shirt off.
All right, guys,
we're gonna check what she looks like.
We're gonna take a quick break.
Take that shirt off.
We'll be back in 5 minutes. See everybody in 5.
Suck it.
Yeah, make us work for it. Totally.
All right, welcome back. I'm the only one in studio. Are they online? Joining me here on Punch Drunk Sports, please welcome from betdsi.com or .eu, Brent, everybody. What's the word, bud? Welcome back.
How you doing, Sam? Good to hear from you again.
Good to hear from you, too. So, man, let's get in some sports real quick. UFC, obviously everyone's talking about the John Jones-Cormier fight. What's your take?
What are these guys doing fighting for free, Sam?
Yeah. I mean, like, someone could get hurt right there, especially seeing that Cormier needs some knee surgery.
Yeah, Cormier's got a knee problem. I mean, Jones seems like he's always got something banging up. I mean, you look at the highlights of this thing, too, though, and it's like Jones was, I mean, come on, this is, we're not 13 years old anymore. You're not going to walk up to a guy like Cormier, stick your head in his face and intimidate the guy. I mean, that's just not going to happen. It was just, I don't know, if you're going to toss blame, I would say, you put the blame on John Jones for this one.
Yeah, okay, now, have the lines open yet? Do we have bets?
We haven't even opened them up yet. I mean, we're a ways away from this fight. So, and again, the stuff with Cormier's knee and all that kind of stuff, we're just kind of sitting back on it. So we haven't opened that one up yet. I think it's like September 27th. So we're almost 2 months away, well, a month and a half.
Is McGregor for real in terms of betting? The Irish fighter? I mean, he's fighting Dustin Poirier. Is this guy for real, or has he just got a lot of bark?
No, I think he's got a little bit of both. I mean, he's an entertaining fighter, that's for sure. But he's, again, we're talking about guys who fight at a higher rate. He's one of those guys, and he's definitely entertaining. I think he's good, and he's got skill.
He is. Now, let's get into Ronda Rousey. We talk about her a lot every time you're on. Gina Carano.
You talk every time I'm on.
Yeah, I mean, let's keep it going. Let's keep the streak alive. Gina Carano, I mean, is this a legit fight? I mean, do you guys see any chance Carano could do anything?
I mean, it's the problem with the how inactive she's been, right? I mean, that's the problem with with a fight like this. I don't know. I mean, Rousey just looks so good right now. I mean, she fights again, for a girl, she fights at a high pace. She comes right at people. So I don't know. I don't think there's a whole lot of value with the dog in this fight. Now, but it brings me up an interesting thing I want to touch on way back, Sam. It's about money management when you're talking about wagering, because there was an account that I saw. Let's call this guy. Let's call him Sam. And let's say that he sends like $50 to fund his account, and he bets it all against opposite Rousey all in one fight. In terms of money management, there's probably not a strategy, and what I mean by that is that if you're sending, you're loading your gun with say 50 bullets, you don't want to shoot them all at once. You want to save some for you're going to hit some and miss some.
Right.
And then again, I'm not not naming names, Sam.
Yeah, okay, so I've lost every fucking time I bet against Ronda Rousey. That's no black cock bombs? Okay, every time I bet against Ronda Rousey. I just feel like her day's coming. Cyborg, do you think she maybe could pose a threat?
Yeah, look, anybody could, and the nature of UFC fighting in terms of all it takes is one punch. I mean, even the submissions sometimes you get lucky even with submissions sometimes. So if the value's high enough, yeah, I mean there's always a chance. But again, I talked about last week on the show about knowing what your win percentage is as related to the money line. Again, if you're laying Rousey minus 400,
well, who do you see as the big picks? Yeah, we get that now. You explained it. What do you see as the big picks?
Ari Shaffir.
This next week.
What are we looking at for?
Yeah, that fight's not for a little while. Can we get into real quick the NFL? I know everybody's getting excited. Sure. Every year there's a team that comes out of nowhere that kind of makes a run to the Super Bowl. Like, out of nowhere? What came? We had the Ravens out of nowhere. I mean, is there a team right now you're like that might be poised to make a giant jump?
I mean, it's tough. I mean, I don't know if you call, is Cincinnati a giant jump? Maybe not. I mean, there's a lot of teams out there that seem like they're getting better and they're getting support from sharp guys. I would say, Buffalo, for example, is a team like that they're getting support from sharp guys as a team who could maybe make some noise, maybe squeak into the playoffs.
Buffalo ain't making the playoffs.
Again,
Buffalo could make the playoffs.
No way.
Hold on, Brent.
The thing is, you guys have to hold on, you guys. You got to keep track of one thing: is that if you're betting, Denver to win their division, and you're laying like, $400 to win 100, so you're putting at risk 400. Your only chance of profiting is 100. Is that really a good bet long term, or are you better off maybe backing Kansas City at like betting $100?
Well, it is interesting because you get like when you get like New England,
that's
and
what these sharp guys look at.
Yeah, okay.
And when like their main quarterback goes down, then suddenly it's like, oh shit, they might not even make the playoffs.
Right.
And all these people made bets on the playoffs, like, oh fuck.
Right. I mean, Denver's just one bad neck away from not competing.
That's the same thing with UFC too. It's like if somebody injures their leg in the first. Remember when what's his name was fighting Silva and he just snapped his leg without Silva even doing anything? He just twisted his leg. What was that?
He landed on it and it buckled.
Yeah, and he goes and he was the first guy to take him to 2 rounds or 3 rounds.
Oh,
Cote?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was exactly.
And it was like, let's just say that was reversed, and Silva was the one. He was like, that was not even the
well, that happened to Silva.
Well, no, but that was because of, in the fight, actual
fight.
Right. But like anyone could just like twist an ankle and like, I'm out. I lost. All the bettors lost.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
It is interesting.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what the guy, what you have to kind of look out for. And like the Colts are one of those teams too. I mean, how deep are they? I mean, the running back maybe not so deep. I mean, when they got Richardson last year, it looked like Cleveland actually fleeced them on that deal because he didn't do much at all. They've got Reggie Wayne, who's I don't know. I mean, he's older. He's been around since Jesus was a boy. Yeah. Hakeem Nicks is a receiver. I mean, what is he?
He's
done?
no spring chicken.
Not a whole lot. And you're down to a quarterback who, without him, where are they? So a team like Houston maybe has some value in it, in a division like that. Again,
I do like Houston bouncing back. I think Fitzgerald is a lot better quarterback than people give him credit for. Let me ask you. Also,
I'll tell you 2 teams:
Detroit,
Arizona, and the Falcons. All 3, I think. You probably don't have to lay up a lot of money to make money back. And all 3 of those teams, if they can stay healthy, I mean, they could easily make a run.
Yeah, no, you stick Arizona in almost any other division, and they're right out there in the rank. I mean, they got a really good defense. They got a good offense. They got they're really good.
Your computer's so slow. That's the problem.
Okay, Brett, real quick. Finally, we got 90 people in the studio. Sorry. I want to get into real quick, I'd like to get into college football. What are we thinking here?
Maybe we'll say that for next week when college football starts up.
No, I want to talk college football.
What do you want to talk about then? Come on.
I want to talk about, can you bet on the 4 teams that make the playoffs? Can you bet that? Like a horse race? Like you can bet the finish?
Right now, what we have up is the odds to be, the national championship odds. We have that right now. So you can bet on that right now. Again, we haven't got a ton of action on that so far. I guess, kind of a little bit early for people betting on that. And even the Sharps kind of have stayed away so far. You got Alabama's for like around 7-1. Florida State's like 3.5-1. Who else? Oregon's up there in terms of your favorites. So just the usual suspects in terms of your favorites. There's some long shots out there, like Boise State's, a real big shot. BYU's a big shot, stuff like that.
Do they have any bets
on next time right now?
Do they have any bets who's the next to get sanctions against them? Because of violations?
No, we don't have a sanction prop at the moment, though.
Oh.
Well,
I know.
Miami would have been a fucking bad odds on that all the time.
Yeah.
And
USC too.
Yeah.
Okay, Brett, real quick, and then we're interested in maybe doing something with you guys for a live UFC viewing party, Bet DSI and Punch Drunk. I'll get a hold of you guys this week. We'll hammer that out, and we'll make it something really great, man.
Sounds great.
Hey, Brett, thanks for calling in, man.
Brett, you're the best.
Always a pleasure. That's betdsi.eu or .com, and put in Punch Drunk, get $10 betting cash, and start putting some money on this football, on this UFC stuff, and everything. Talk to you later, Brett.
Talk to you later, guys.
Nice.
I'm
Rouse,
excited.
who uses spreadsheets still?
It's iCal.
iCal?
Yeah.
Do you use iCal?
No, I do not use iCal. What is that, calculator?
No.
It's a calculator.
No, it's
It's how cows do math.
It's a calendar.
It's amazing. Who's
I'm
this?
not seeing it.
Rich Slayton.
That's who you're just talking to. No, that's who you're just talking to.
No, I wasn't.
Who are you talking to?
I was talking to Brett DSI.
Where was he on the thing?
Slayton, what's up? How are you?
Oh, so that call was even longer than the 7 minutes that Slayton was on?
Hey, what's happening?
What's up? You got fights coming up this week?
No. Next UFC fights are going to be on August 24th, Sunday, August 24th. At
The next one?
LA Live. Yep.
I think I'm in town.
At the same venue?
Same venue.
Dude,
same
it was
place.
so fun.
Oh, really?
I think I'm in town.
August 24th?
Hell yeah.
What is that, Sunday?
Sunday, August 24th. Doors at 5
I think
p.m.
I'm in Vegas.
I know where I'll be.
At those fights?
Yep.
Did you get to go in we
got to go in the cage.
Can you do any post-fight interviews?
Dude, you can go in the locker room and talk to the fighters as they come in and out. You can talk to them.
Showering and shit.
I was in there soaping up balls. It was the best.
It was the best.
You guys should do a live show from the event if you want.
Or the shower.
We'd like to do that.
We're not going to be here. I'm not going to be here.
Literally,
Sam's
the
not gonna
door
be
to
here.
the cage is that
All right,
door.
so then,
Are you doing any in the
you
winter?
can just get drunk at the event again.
Oh, yeah, totally.
That works too.
Yeah.
Oh, did Thibault get drunk at the event?
No, didn't do a thing.
He was there.
I was there, though.
So you got drunk at the
Yeah,
event?
No, I really
obviously.
did. Swear to God, I
What do
didn't.
you?
Come on, man.
I didn't have a single drink
cannot
there.
confirm or
Do you guys
deny
not
Free
have
coffee.
Do you guys
What's
have a
that,
liquor
Rich?
license?
Yeah, it's at Club Nokia. There's what's better than a bunch of fight fans with no actual chairs sitting down and plenty of flowing alcohol?
Wait,
I mean,
they're
that's
sitting on
perfect.
the floor?
Dude, it's like a concert. It's like a concert venue bar.
Yeah.
With just instead of a band, it's the fucking octagon on the stage,
So
and
everyone
there's
just hangs
screens
around
everywhere.
and just like mulls around
But
and
like,
watches?
because we got press passes, we're on the stage next to the cage with all the fighters, and you can go in the locker room. Everything.
That's cool.
Is there a VIP pass where I can get on the stage and a lap dance in the champagne room from the ring girls?
Is there? Is it what? Yeah. What package has that?
I think if anyone can make that work, it's probably Sam Tripoli.
100%, Rich.
Yeah.
100%. Who you got any like titles, fights coming? How many fights do you have on this one? Any marquee fights for it that we should know about?
It's going to be about 14 fights looking like so far. We do have 3 titles on the line, including who you saw, Dominic Devastator Reyes, defending his light heavyweight title.
Yeah,
So
that was a good fight.
Night.
Yeah, it's
Way
really
more
interesting
important than
because
all that,
a couple of them will be like 2-round fights that are just like 2-minute rounds of people that are 1-0.
Yeah.
Some of them have shin guards, some of them don't, and then they work their way up to like the 3 full length.
Some have shin guards. You can have shin guards.
Just some of the earlier ones.
if both fighters have 3 or more fights, they can go without shin guards. If they have less than 3 fights, then they wear shin guards. It's amateur mixed martial arts.
Why shin guards?
It hurts.
So that when you get kicked in the head, it doesn't break your skull as much because you're not getting paid to fight.
Yeah, they're talking about that in the UFC. They're saying like you got to wear gloves, but elbows and knees are just as hard as fists. Way worse. Yeah,
elbows are way worse than fucking.
The gloves don't protect your head.
The glove isn't to protect the guy getting punched. The gloves are to protect the hands.
But it also protects the guy getting punched.
No, but it's meant to do the hands so they don't break their hands so easy.
The puncher than a punchy.
Right.
You got so many little bones. I had 2 pins.
Hey, everyone.
Yeah.
I know you guys have talked about it a bit today. Everyone's been talking about this Jones-Cormier thing.
Yeah.
No one has brought up the fact, how are the 2 most elite level black athletes in combat sports the biggest nerds on the fucking planet?
In what sense?
Oh, when they were talking later. They were nerds. Like, this guy's ridiculous.
Those 2 guys could...
Who's going to sucker punch a real-life pal like me?
Yeah.
Dude, they could beat the entire San Antonio Spurs in a dork contest.
Well,
that's a bold statement, man.
I'll
That's
go back
a dorky
to
team.
Cormier's actually way, way better than John Jones at shit talking. John Jones is so good at what he does.
That is part of a game that's a little weak. I'll give you
He
that.
just doesn't know how to talk shit because he's like,
not really
I'm just going to beat the fuck out of you. Okay, say whatever you want. I'm going to beat the fuck. That's John Jones'
All of his Vine videos and all of his Twitter videos are like him getting up in the morning and he's like, hey, man, I'm just sick of all the haters. I'm just trying to be a good guy. It's like, is that shit talking or are you
because
like...
he's 26 and he's suddenly famous. Yeah.
Because what 26-year-old black athlete? They all can't talk shit.
Good
That's
point.
all they do.
I have a suggestion for fighters that are not specifically inclined for shit talk. Is do it like the WWF style where they have a manager, so they hire a comedian
to do the shit talking
on their behalf.
Like the Jousters had somebody like talking them up.
And you just now described the 3 of our dream jobs.
It will be a blood match.
They hire
with
you
chairs.
for a small salary,
hype man,
and you go around, and then they do the weigh in and everything, and then the comedians come out and
I'm like the Flavor Flav of MMA. If I did that,
but it's all like off the back. Their shit talker knows their history and can and be happy.
That's actually a great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's my lawyer.
Yeah.
He's drunk.
Who's the guy that just got banned and then retired? The ones who fought Silver so good.
Sonnen.
Yeah, he should start up a
Call,
group.
just like a, you know how like they have these rookie symposiums where it's like when you go and then like there's these NFL players that talk to all these rookies about like here's how you don't squander all your money and here's how it is to be a professional in this league. They should have like exactly like
hired gun
that's
assassins.
Chael Sonnen should be like, okay, welcome to here's how you hype up a fight 101.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's a great idea.
Yeah, that is a great idea.
I think that's
Can
why.
they hire someone? Can they hire someone for Cormier to step in when he starts crying?
I think Cormier's. I totally disagree with you on Cormier being bad at it. I mean, when he was talking with that Pat Cummings, he was just laying into him. Maybe because he's not like...
They're buddies, too. It's a little easier.
You know? I mean, like, maybe because he just doesn't have that deep bass voice that you expect from, like, you know, like a Rampage Jackson.
Who have been the best shit talkers in the UFC over the years?
Sonnen was
Nick
great.
Diaz.
The Diaz brothers are great.
Yeah.
What's his face?
Mayhem wasn't bad?
Mayhem was almost a little too much.
What's his face?
GSP
The black guy
terrible.
with blonde hair that was just an asshole.
Oh, you're talking about...
Dennis the Menace?
Melvin Gillard.
No. Fucking,
Who?
I know exactly who you're talking about.
170 got beat by GSP
Curly
twice.
blonde hair, but he's black.
Oh, yeah.
He was a host of one of the shows.
Hold on. Rich who?
Josh Koscheck.
Josh Koscheck is black?
Yeah.
No.
Technically.
No.
Yes.
Oh, I shook his hand.
What an idiot.
Oh.
And guys, the Amazing Racist is just a character, okay?
Dude, that English guy, too, was good at talking shit.
Michael Bisping.
Bisping. You know who was good too? Tito Ortiz was good for a while.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
But
of course.
Tito's problem was he would write his shit ahead of time. So if he has this line of like, "Oh, Jason Rouse, you're too busy getting tattoos, not good enough like for training," something like that. If you're like, "Well, I might have tattoos, but at least I don't have one shitty one right on my neck,"
And
like
he'd be dead in the water?
and he'd be like, "Oh, I don't." Yeah, he didn't know how to respond to a response. He was great at writing stuff ahead of time, but then he was lost.
He's not good at improv.
The new kid from Ireland is great.
Oh, I love that
McGregor, yeah.
I love that kid.
What about that Israeli who fucking finished his fight, then went back to fucking the army, had to ship off the next day to go to the army?
That's a man.
What do you think of McGregor? Rich?
Well, blowing up tunnels isn't shit talking. I mean, it's still effective. but it's not really. I wouldn't call it in the shit talking. McGregor,
Yeah.
that dude's a badass. He's a fireball. He can talk.
Yep.
I mean, hey, look, if any time that you're going to finish people and talk at the same time, that's a marketable guy, and that's a guy I want to watch.
Dude, when Nate Diaz put that guy in a triangle, he was getting beat up, and then fucking gave him the double fingers before he cinched it in. He knows you ain't going anywhere. That was great.
One of the best moments.
That's like Bird on the level of Bird, not quite even, but Bird hitting that last man. He needed the money ball to win. He was down by 1.
And just put his
shot
finger
it,
in the air.
turned around and put his finger there. As soon as it came off his finger, it was like, good. And
that
then
was hot,
And then just
dude.
watch the crowd just stand up. Hey, get that clip. Get
that
clip
was
up.
hot as shit.
Yeah.
Bird
winning 3-point contest.
Bird is one of the best shit talkers ever.
And he would fucking, when he was on the bench and somebody's going by, he would rat tail people with his towel. Other players.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he would just like fucking slap at them.
You know, I know a lot of people
not-
throw
it's
his
not
name
legal.
out there when people say, he's one of the best all times, but he is the oft forgotten.
Yeah.
In this
He is
like
pretty
Jordan
forgetting. People are
and
forgetting him.
Magic talk. Fucking Bird was incredible.
Well, he
And
wasn't like
Bird,
Dominique,
he's
who
the
was
only
like
person,
surprisingly good. He was great.
only person in NBA history.
Yeah.
Finals MVP.
Yeah.
League MVP. Coach of the Year. GM of the Year.
Wow.
Yeah.
In the
All
same
4 of
season,
those.
too.
Not in the same season.
I'm pretty sure it was.
No,
If he
you can't be
wasn't
coach and GM and be player all at the same
No,
time.
you can't because you don't have the ability to do it.
But that's
Larry
why-
Bird.
Larry Bird, yeah, of course, of course.
All right, Rich.
Wait, Rich. How many girls do you have fighting?
I think on this one we have 2 girl fights.
Okay, fuck him. He's gone then.
When is this Nokia thing?
25th,
August 24th.
24th. That
Has
last
this been going on regularly?
They do like 4 events a year or something like that. Dude, it was so
sounds like
fun.
fun. It sounds like a great time.
It was a blast, dude.
Here's my thing. Do they pay the? I mean, what do they charge to get in there? And they aren't paying the fighters?
I think it's like, I don't know, it's like regular event
It's amateur.
pricing, like 25
It's also
bucks
like
or
you can
whatever.
get a win on your record on an amateur.
I mean, it's literally like going to the Will Turn to watch MMA.
Connor
That's what it's
Hune.
like.
Connor Hune fought in one of his first MMA fights, and the tickets to get in were so expensive that it was cheaper to get his dad a corner license to corner him than it would be to get his dad a ticket to the show.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. Yeah. So his dad learned how to corner. Okay, put that Bird shit up on the air. Look how fucking sick this is. 8, 9.
That's 13 if it's Moneyball. Yeah.
God, he just hit 5 in a row.
But this is his
Oh,
specialty,
this-
isn't
yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Drop one here quickly. 14. This is a tie for the money.
Oh, dude, it's,
Yeah.
that's so
And
great.
just watch the crowd erupt.
How much money did he win?
25 grand. It's more the title of the
it's
fucking
more
just-
3
yeah.
points
And it was
when
just,
it mattered.
it's classic
When it
Bird.
mattered.
I mean, he was playing Chuck Pearson one time,
He was a warm-up
who's
jersey.
from
He still has
Indiana,
sleeves on.
who's playing on the Pacers, and he's from Indiana, and he's telling him where he's going to shoot, he's going to light him up, and then he would shoot, and he's like, I'm the greatest player that ever played in Indiana. Boom! And he just hit it right in front of him. Black guys universally said the best shit talker they've ever met
Oh,
in their
yeah,
life.
everyone says.
Who, Larry Bird?
Larry
Yeah.
Bird, that shit talker.
And he was great on
I've never heard
Cheers.
of it.
Yeah.
What?
I never knew
Yeah.
of him as he was always, from what observation,
Yeah.
limited experience that I had watched him play.
Yeah, it doesn't
was
hold the
very
people.
little.
People don't still remember him, but like
I think
he was
they do
great at
still
it.
remember
Angry
him.
white
They do
people
in
are
Boston.
not scary.
Did you ever
Do
see
in
Nick?
Indiana.
Did you ever see Nick Kroll's sketch on Young Bird?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so funny.
Can we
Bird.
find that?
When he goes, yeah, he's like, I'm trying to win a 3-point contest, and the dad's like, don't be so flashy. It's all about passing. He's trying to just get him to pass during a 3-point shooting contest. He gets his mannerisms down. Kroll is great at it. He's too lanky.
Yeah.
What, want to talk Paul George? Can we power rank
Yeah.
Paul George's 2014? Power
mean?
rank. Gets busted, sent a dick pic to a tranny.
Yeah.
Gets a stripper pregnant. Gets basically he's rumored to have a threesome with Roy Hibbert that
yeah.
costs the team their coercion,
Yeah, close.
and then snaps his leg. Power rank those worst to least worst.
Say him again.
Okay.
The leg, obviously.
The dick pic to a tranny. Got busted dick pic to a tranny.
It's up there.
Got a stripper pregnant.
Got a stripper pregnant.
Got
That's a cultural
threesome with Roy Hibbert, and kind of threw the team's kind of groupness off, and then snaps his leg.
Well, in terms of like, what's the worst thing to happen?
Worst to first, worst to least worst.
Not the leg means he doesn't play for the year.
Still getting paid though.
Free vacation.
Yeah. Still getting paid for all of them.
But a kid
Still
is
getting paid for all
like
of them.
having your leg snapped every year for 18 years.
A kid is bad.
Kid's really
and
bad.
With some
I mean,
stripper.
is
It
she
wasn't like a
keeping
stripper
the-
girlfriend, right?
No, it's just a smoking hot Cuban stripper.
Who
I know,
fucks a stripper without a condom?
Dude, these guys, I don't get it. I don't get why these
Just because
guys.
you're rich and famous doesn't mean you get
You know
AIDS
what it is,
babies.
man?
But because you're black, you do. That supersedes the
Is
rich
it a
and famous.
cultural thing?
It's a cultural thing.
Here's the thing: if you're that rich of a guy, you just know any random skank you're trying to bang, and you're trying to bang all of them, is trying to get pregnant
They're
by
all
you.
looking your baby.
Just
They're
get
all looking for
sucked
your baby.
off, and then don't bang them. Go,
It's like
oh,
Juicy
sorry.
J. It's like Juicy J. I ain't got no kids because they come in their mouth. If mouths get pregnant, I have many.
Dude,
Yeah.
watch them. They'll
like
just
that.
fucking rub it in there, dude.
Oh.
Those
Yeah,
girls
that's
don't give a
true.
shit.
For $1
Dude,
million
Blake
bucks.
Griffin told somebody that you have to take the condom off,
Burn
take
it.
it, put it in the toilet, flush it down.
Wow.
Because those girls will take it
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
put it up in them.
Wow.
And then
you'd be
say
like,
I was raped.
and the thing is, even if she tells you, yeah, I stole his condom, it was floating in the toilet, I took it out, I found a couple drops of
They
semen.
never say that.
No, even if they did, put it up inside me, I got pregnant. The judge would be like, well, you still got to pay for this baby.
Yeah.
And you're like, how is that fair? What are you talking about?
I totally agree.
That's why after you have sex with a woman, you should kill her,
Yeah,
and then you
What?
just cut out.
What?
I agree.
Are we
cut out her
recording
heart,
now?
cut out her heart and send it to her mom to make sure there's no
Oh
pregnancy.
no, you cut out her.
So
cunt.
power rank them.
Okay, yeah.
Snap the legs worse.
Dick pic to a tranny's bad.
The pregnancy is the
dick
worst.
pic to a tranny, you didn't do it. You're like, all right, I got, but you didn't sound like you fucked the tranny.
Yeah.
You just got caught sending her something.
Catfished.
Yeah,
Pregnancy's
not
the
bad. I
worst
think that might
one.
be the best one. That's the least bad one.
So
Dick pic to a tranny.
that's 4.
That's number 4. The coercion, the team cohesion. I
That
think
probably cost you guys the playoffs.
they weren't going to go past through Miami anyway. I said they were
Okay.
paper tiger all year. That's 3.
3.
The pregnant.
Strippers 2. Or is that
Strippers-
worse?
I go leg is 2, getting somebody
Leg is
pregnant is
yeah,
1.
Yeah,
Is the leg
because he's a human
permanent?
being. The leg's not
Yeah.
permanent. They say you can come back.
Yeah,
They'll say
he'll
it'll
be
be 10
back
months
in
before he's back. But
12 months.
But you're right. That baby is fucking
How old
18
how old
years,
are
man.
these guys?
26,
He's
25.
23.
23.
probably-
Oh, he started from high school, huh?
That's
No,
why
he
he's
spent
doing
1 year in college.
Yeah.
Where'd he go to college?
Fresno State.
Doesn't even matter. This guy's spending 1 year. They don't have to go to single class. Not second semester.
No, dude, let me tell you something. Dwight Howard came into the NBA as a super Christian guy. All I want to do is spread some word.
And then it went to. Then it
now
became
he's
like,
got 8.
all I want to do is a boom, 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 and a zoom, zoom. Just shake your rump.
He's got 9 kids by 8 different women.
Wow.
How that is the Sean Kemp of this generation.
Now, when those all girls show up to like a family function, a Christian, or something,
disgusting.
Does the one girl who had 2 kids by her go, beat it, bitches? I sit at the
Yeah,
front.
yeah.
Well, great
The
question.
first, I think it would be the first one.
The first one I also have a claim.
I
You're
think
right.
she has status over
Yeah.
seniority.
Yeah, she
And the
is
last
like
one
the
too,
house
it's like
mother.
maybe he fucked you years ago, but I'm who he's just been with.
And that
still
bitch has a
fucking-
dog in the fight too. She's gonna fucking start chiming in. Well,
Yeah.
bitch, I'm at that house right now. It's like, okay, maybe.
But some of those guys feel like they have power in having more babies. Like they actually want to have a lot of babies.
I don't know any of those people.
Me neither, but that is a real thing. Spanish people think that.
Yeah,
It's
but
like-
that's with one chick.
Jewish people.
That's when you're really rich. But when you're really rich, that you're just coming everywhere. Wherever there's a kid, you just go
That's like
see ya.
Read that
I'm the
thing.
sultan of what?
Read that thing, by the way.
What thing?
The thing you showed me.
Oh, okay. So, one of our listeners, very cool enough, decided to take matters into his own hands. Went on. Hold on, let me find it. Went on. Can I look on Twitter?
Yeah, sure. For
Oh,
this.
thanks, dude. For your thing, I could do it.
Don't
Thanks.
don't demean me like I'm that like I usually say it. It comes
Come
out
on,
of nowhere.
come on.
When I usually say it, it's from a place.
So
All right,
one
go
of
ahead.
our nice listeners, Matt Pye, went on Facebook. Okay.
Say it on the air. Say what?
What? You look a bit like Rosie O'Donnell in League of Their Own.
Okay, that's what you stopped the show for? For that 1985 movie reference? Thank you, dude. We'll never. Hey, Vicente, edit that 10 seconds of waste of this fucking technology out. So we never have to hear that again.
I like how he stood up, leaned across the table, and said it into Ari's mic.
I'm like, just tell him. Just say that.
I
He
did,
like
that
this.
was I was creating a humorous
Ari
situation.
the reason I think you should
I do
use
comedy
this
too, motherfuckers.
is because this guy's crying about fucking prejudice, and then he drops this right in the middle of something. Which
What did you
is
drop?
Okay, so our listener goes, eat a dick, you piece of shit. Get off Ari Shaffir's dick. Why is yours? ... What's so fad, couple? Okay, that's his response.
What?
Learn to speak. Our listener goes, learn to speak English, you Spanish douche nozzle. Now, the reason I say you should keep that is like this guy's trying to say that you're showing prejudice. Dude, just release a just drop a fag on somebody.
All those comments I got were super homophobic.
Yeah.
Very homophobic. And they're like, you suck dick. And I want to tell them, like, guys, this doesn't affect me. I don't get bothered by that. But I'm like, it's amazing that you're this homophobic and this fucking racist against Jews in your claim not to be. Absolutely. That's a flag. That's worth flagging a man. Yeah. I would say if you can find any reason to flag Draco Hernandez, go ahead and flag him.
And I think this is Facebook.
That's Facebook.
Yeah, I would.
Dude, if you want to call his employer,
this picture sent to you?
Sure, yeah. If you can call his employer, the Latina 102.3 FM in Charlotte.
Let's get all these.
Let him know that he's sending out
homophobic stuff. And if you're the kind of fucking
at work
network radio station,
that's the radio guy saying that you're fag?
Yeah, at work. Now here's the deal. I don't want to censor anybody either. But if you go after, it's enough of people going after us, trying to get us to lose our jobs. It's time to go back at people and say, if you want to attack us, we're gonna fuck with you. We're gonna try to get you fired.
I think
don't
you should.
fuck with our livelihoods anymore. It's gonna cost you something to do that.
Absolutely.
Everyone, go in and do whatever the fuck you want to this guy.
If you're gonna
nothing illegal. Everything else, totally go for it.
If you're going to throw rocks in a glass house, you know what I mean? If you're going to live in a glass house,
then better kill a Palestinian first.
Let me just say this.
What?
It's the thing about MSNBC.
Did we not?
They did studies on like who had the most diversity, who had the worst diversity.
Yeah.
You know who calls out everybody on their bullshit? Rachel Maddow. Least amount of ethnic people on her show.
Oh, wow.
On the most liberal news channel, she's the one with the least amount of ethnic people.
Here's how little I watch news. When you told me that I'm like, I don't know if she's liberal or conservative. I have no idea until you tell me. Which one's which? Which one's Nancy Grace? Which one's her?
She's the hot lesbian. She's the brunette kind of trap who gets lit up every time she goes on Bill Maher. It's amazing.
Because she was saying how there's a crime spree in Denver now because she goes, there's going to be a crime spree because of the marijuana. And then 3 weeks later, it's like, see, I told you, there's a crime spree. And everyone's like, what are you referring to? Can you point to one news story?
Are you talking Nancy Grace
That's
or Rachel
the one.
Maddow?
Nancy
News
Grace.
is in the US
Nancy Grace is totally different.
She's a lesbian also.
No, she actually is not.
Yeah, her and Oprah are not lesbians. Okay.
She can't get dick or pussy.
I love this. I love when they put up who the callers are and what they're calling about. And so usually say like John, NBA, Sam from Canada. This guy's Dustin, still trying not to die. Dustin, before we lose you, go ahead.
Dustin, welcome.
Dustin's got a great story for us. He just had surgery this weekend.
Oh yeah.
How you feeling, bud?
Actually, it's Katie.
Oh no! Did Dustin die? Are you letting us know that he won't be calling in anymore?
Oh, Dustin is now a lady.
Oh yes, surgery. That's right.
Transgender.
Hi, Katie.
Mr. Bond had to go to the bathroom.
Why didn't you just go with like Donna instead of Katie?
Let me ask you something.
Does he still have wires coming out of his dick?
Katie. Katie.
Yes.
Do you really want me to beat off on your face?
I'll prefer that, you just like go and fly at me and stuff. That'd be fine.
Okay.
Why does she always sound drunk?
Because she's Southern.
Because Katie was in a motorcycle accident.
Here? I can barely hear the callers.
Where's Renee?
Renee's getting his teeth done by his uncle, who's also his pharmacist and his law maintenance guy.
They're taking
Do I really always sound drunk?
Yeah, you do sound drunk.
Right now you do.
Or you've had a stroke.
Well, I just woke up. I work graveyard, so.
Hold on. You're back east. You just woke up?
She works graveyard
shifts. I work graveyard. Think about it.
They have strip bars open.
Think about
it.
She's a stripper?
Oh no, I don't do that kind of stuff anymore. I trick at night sometimes.
I love it anymore.
Now, what is it while your husband with cancer is in the other room? What is it that you want Sam to do to you?
I just want him to just, take advantage of me and just lay me down and fuck the shit out of me. It would be fun.
Is that?
Do you want Dustin washing? Oh, sorry, Jason.
Fuck the shit out of her, like aggressively, or just like right in the old dirt star?
Yeah, well, ask her. Where do you want it?
Remember when paint?
Ask the mouth Eddie over here.
But Sam, why do you never answer my text messages?
I don't know. I feel kind of bad that your husband's dying of cancer, and I'm trying to sex message
But
you.
he wants to watch, Sam. He wants to watch.
Is Dustin cool with me banging you in the ass?
I'm not cool with that.
So now all of a sudden there's some rules.
Okay. How about this? How about he makes love to you in the ass?
Right.
What if he just puts the tip in and beats off in your ass and makes you look like Neil Peloton ice cream?
Yeah.
Red, brown, and white.
Oh my God.
Yeah, what if he face fucks your butt?
How fat are you?
Was drunk.
How fat is this guy?
Dustin?
No.
Skinnier now.
He is. The cancer is making him look
so
lame.
mean, dude.
He's got
It's
cancer.
so mean. So mean. So mean.
Sam,
Is cancer bad?
you need to start answering my text messages because you're making
Katie,
me
I
feel
will.
bad about
Katie, you
myself.
gotta say, if you want Sam to answer, you gotta show pictures with
What
it.
is she sending you, Sam?
You should send me pictures of your butthole.
Pictures is the way to get Sam interested, not words. He can barely read.
What are some of the texts that she says? Like, is she talking shit?
No, she keeps
He
telling me
only
the texter.
responds to my text messages if I'm talking about Dusty's cancer.
Yeah. I mean, that's what gets
It's the only thing he keeps him
Incorporate the
hard.
two then. You know he responds to that.
Oh, he's so
I want
bad.
to rub his cancer all over my tits.
I know.
As you're fucking me from behind.
I want you to spray your chemo in my mouth.
Yeah.
This is why we're going to hell.
I think that there's something wrong with you, Sam, because I'm hot and you're dumb.
Well, we would know more if you're hot if you sent us some pictures that were naked.
Yeah. Tweet us some pictures.
Not tweets. Text them to Sam.
Yeah, text me a
Sam
picture
has
of your
to send me some
rack.
pictures.
Just her face.
Send me a picture of your rack.
How about you cut your hand off?
Bionic Dick is back. Hey.
Dustin's
Bionic Dick
back?
is back. Yeah, he's back.
Dustin.
I'm going to send you pictures right now, Sam.
Okay.
All right, send me some pictures. Hey,
I'm going
Dustin.
We won't show them on air, but we will show them to each other while we're on the air. Go ahead.
Okay, guys.
How are you, dude?
Dick hurts.
Why?
You got to hear this. Tell them the story, bro.
Okay, so here's the story. I go in the hospital. They're going to finally do some surgery. He doesn't really explain the surgery to me. As I'm laying, he said, we're going to get in there. We're going to try to get it out, the cancer and everything. So as I'm getting ready to go into surgery, Katie explains to me, she said, they're going to have to go through your dick, right? I said, no. I thought they're just going to cut me on my back, where the kidneys are. She's like, no, they go through your dick. And I thought, no, they don't do that shit. So I get back there in the actual operating room, and as I'm getting ready, as they're hooking me up to the anesthesia to knock me out, I said, are y'all really going to go through my dick?
That's
and
what you
he
asked.
goes, and he said, the docs, well, yeah, we'd call it penis, but yeah, sure.
We call it penis, but yes.
And I was like, hold on. I was like, I don't know if I want to do this. And the next thing I know, they put me out. I wake up. It's like immediately you feel like there's no time passed. I wake up screaming, holding my dick. I look under the sheets, and I've got these two fucking wires sticking out.
Oh!
And I'm like, what the fuck is this? I said, why are there wires?
They turn your dick into Frankenstein.
Frankenwiener.
Frankenwiener, yeah, that's the original movie.
It sticks right out of the pee hole.
Oh.
Like they didn't make new holes. And it's like
it makes new holes.
The dick looks like a flute.
Slide whistle.
Yeah. So these wires, they run all the way up through my dick. They run all the way up to my kidneys, and they're attached to my kidneys right now. So I've got two wires sticking out the end of my dick, and the other wires are attached to my kidney.
Is it hard to fuck this way?
Do what?
Is it hard to fuck this way?
Dude, I can't even let her touch my dick.
I don't think he's fucking at all.
Oh, good point. Hey, Dustin, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
I just had a thought.
Yeah.
And I think you should.
What?
I think you should.
Be nice.
I am trying to be nice.
No, okay, be nice.
In a few weeks, during your funeral.
Come on!
I'm trying to be. I'm just saying, when they go ashes to ashes, dust to dust, you should play with that ashes to ashes, dust into dust.
Dude,
you know what I mean? Incorporate your name. It works so
Dustin,
well there.
I support you in your fight, and you're gonna win. I don't care what these fucking monkeys think.
But hang on. So you leave the hospital, you still have these wires hanging out of your dick, right?
It's alive.
Oh yeah, we're not even done with that yet.
So,
oh my
God! So I've got to go back. I think tomorrow or the next day. And so I asked them. I said, "So how are we going to get these out?" And they're like, "Oh, well, we just pull them out."
Oh. Yeah, they do.
I was like, I said, "Well, you're going to knock me out, right? You're going to put me under."
Nope.
They said, "No, we just do it in the office. It takes 5 seconds." I said, so you're just going to yank it out?
It's cost effective to just yank him out.
Yeah, I said, no. I said, you're not doing that shit. I said, I don't care if it takes 1 second. I said, you're going to knock me out. I said, you got to give me some drugs. And they're like, no, it's okay. I said, dude, I've got a phobia about shit, going into my dick hole, and I've got these two fucking wires hanging out.
Yeah. It's not a phobia. That's natural. You should be worried about that.
I've put night crawlers down the head of my urethra, so I'm fine with that. Wires would be a treat.
Yeah. So I'm supposed to go tomorrow, and I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't have any pot or anything. I guess I'm just going to get drunk before I go or something.
No. Eat it edible. Don't get drunk. Your blood you'll bleed out.
I wish I could send you weed.
I live in Tennessee.
Yeah,
there's no edibles in Tennessee.
Yes, there is. You just need a stove.
Percocet, couple perks.
Have your girlfriend
Can
fucking boil
someone
some down
tweet,
for you.
is there anyone got edibles in fucking Tennessee?
Yeah, wait, where in Tennessee? What city in Tennessee?
Johnson City.
Ooh, what's that close to?
It's like in the little corner
the hospital?
opposite of Memphis.
Opposite of Memphis. Closer to Nashville?
Do what?
Closer to
We're
Nashville?
about 4 hours from Nashville.
Oh, man, I don't know anyone that lives 4 hours from Nashville. Fuck, I don't know.
Does LA Speedweed deliver out there?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get LA Speedweed out there.
They might make it a $5 delivery charge, but the weed will be great. They always throw extras.
Well, Dustin, we love you.
Good luck with your dick wire, man.
Come on!
Good luck with your dick wire.
Show some respect.
You know what we should do? Pretend like it's a puppet and like move it around by the wires.
Pinocchio.
Yeah,
I've got
Pinocchio,
no
that
strings. Ding-a-ling-ling.
Yeah.
I do not agree with this conversation.
All right, Sam says bad luck with your dick wires.
No, I show you love and support.
What
dude.
kind of cancer is it?
It's what I don't know.
I think I said it's not
Is it
lymphomic.
tumor?
It's I know it's a
renal
terminal
cell carcinoma.
terminal cancer.
Come on, dude. This is somebody's life.
Was it?
Yeah, but life means nothing.
I wish I could hang up on you.
Shroomfest, brah. Are you gonna do shrooms for Shroomfest, Dustin?
He's gonna get his wires ripped out on
If I can find some.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're down to like 4 days left, man.
No, it's not that bad. So how overall did the operation go?
I've got to do another one because they couldn't get it. But they did get some kidney stones out, so that was cool.
Oh, that's cool.
But they still did not get the cancer, so they got to go back and do this all over again.
Dustin,
do you have
this is so sad.
Do you have kidney stone problems, Dustin?
Yeah, I've got a few. I mean,
You know how you get rid of them?
Oh, come
on.
You do the master cleanse and you put olive oil in it and you'll pass the stones.
Really?
Holy shit.
Master cleanse that shit, dog.
Or the other way to get it out is to get dick cancer
Wires
and have them go in there to
Yeah, you can pass all those stones relatively painfully.
Okay.
If you do.
Wow, really?
Dustin, we love you. Your wife sends me naked pictures. Is that okay?
Yeah, I know. She just told me she just sent you something.
Let's see
I don't know what she sent you.
Let's see it.
We'll look at it at the end of the show.
No, we'll look at it during the show.
No.
Why? Just look at it. No black cock bomb.
He's hoarding it.
And then we have the recently fired talent coordinator, Tommy Morris, on the phone. He's going to tell us about not being there
Is it
anymore.
no
dick black cock, yeah. All right,
All right, Dustin, we love you.
Love you, buddy.
I love you guys.
Good luck tomorw.
That's just lingerie. Nice big boobs, though. Congrats,
see this
Dustin.
Hey, God, you've never been on a phone.
Tommy, what's up?
Oh.
I can't even see.
Tommy, are you there?
Well, see, I got to start the car for 40 minutes before I drive to Jacksonville.
Oh, you're heading back to Jacksonville?
I'm going back to T-Birds, go back to my roots, and I don't mean the one with LeVar Burton.
Hey, no black
see?
cock
Okay.
bombs. No black cock bombs? So, Tommy, are you sad?
No, I'm not sad. I passed 4 black comics in 2 months. Look where it got me. See, I'm not a racist. I'm a realist.
Do you think the reason you got fired is because you were passing too many black people once everyone said you were racist?
Well, I don't know what they're talking about. I just got out of Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. I thought it was a Yorcie sizzle reel.
Oh, my God.
God, that's...
How come you
We're going to get boycotted by a Spanish blog.
Yeah.
I've heard about the news that you've been discarded from the Comedy Store, Tommy, but can I ask you a question off the record? Why haven't
Well, you can go on the record, off the record. What the hell's the difference? No one's going to hire me in L.A. See?
How come you never put me on any of the shows?
Because you're dressing all black. What are you, a Schwarzer?
That's got a good point, Jason.
You got tattoos, you do the Jew jokes, you're dressing all black, you look like a Nazi. Come to think of it, I should have passed you, see? Hey?
Yep. So, Tommy, what have you been doing with your free time now?
Days, yeah.
Well, I've been doing a lot of research, trying to write a sequel to my best-selling novel, White Power Rangers.
Now explain White Power Rangers to everybody.
Well, white power's the only Power Rangers should have, see? Okay? Black Power Rangers be too lazy. They never get out of bed for an emergency.
All right, calm down, Tommy. Calm
For
down.
an emergency.
Now, Tommy,
For an emergency.
what do you think of with the lineup since you've been gone? What do you think of the lineups? And the Judy Cianciato haven't been told to leave, never come back.
Well, she'll get her time soon.
When that happened?
I had some spies up there last night. Everyone was happy. Older comics who I fucked over were back trying to get some cheese like little rats.
It was amazing to see that. I was like, oh, why is Roxy here? I haven't seen her in
Sergio Love
years.
is here.
Yeah, it's like,
Roxy,
because they all think Tommy is the reason they're not getting spots.
Yep.
It's going to be such a wake-up call for so many of those
A
people.
lot of them.
But what do you think of the lineups?
I wasn't holding them back. Their lack of talent was holding them back, but that didn't stop me from passing most of them.
Yeah, good point. What do you think of the lineup since you've been gone?
Well, I think Adam's doing a good job. I mean, like Jeff Ross said, this weekend's lineup will be all hot chicks and Norm Macdonald.
The one change he made was Judy's just done.
Well, Judy's done. Bob Evervaya's done. A lot of the slump, a lot of the good-looking guys I put up who didn't get any fucking laughs, they're done. It's a new regime. It's a new era to fix the old error.
They ain't getting rid of Bob Evervaya. He goes up at 2:45 on Sundays in front of 0 audience members.
Yeah.
He ain't
They should get rid of him.
It's a cool thing, actually, to end this open mic nights with him.
That is, dude. That's the guy.
Yeah.
Do you think they should go back to Sunday open mics, having Sunday Mondays? Or do you like Sundays as...
I like Sundays instead of Mondays. Mondays is the worst day of the week. That's when you give the open
Sundays
micers the worst day of the
cool.
week. Sunday was more fun.
You get all the
Well, you
bar
do that
people.
because all the people come to the open mic, all the young comics.
Okay, but how about this too? How about just do 7 to 9 open mic or 7 to 10 open mic, then regular show from 10 on? But have a book lineup after that.
Okay.
Let the employees do their time.
Here's what we're going to do.
Well, why don't we have the black night on Tuesday when I'm not there? Well, now I'm not there every night. Have all black night.
All right, Tom. All right, man. Don't.
Yeah, was it? I always found it to be a great coincidence that your one day off was the no tipping on Tuesdays.
Who would you say?
Well, what do you think? The best two shows are on Tuesday nights. I had nothing to do with. You think that's a coincidence? See?
Saying, hey, what are you, a gangsta?
You got roast battle. Big Wheezy thought it was a potluck night. He brought some booze.
Tommy, now that you're gone and you can sort of look back at your time at the Comedy Store, it looks like you're drinking fucking straight Jack Daniels. Those leaf things are great. Now that you can look back at your time at the Comedy Store, was there any black people that you would have liked to have kept down more than you were able to, make it harder for them? Where are your regrets in terms
I think Carmichael, Owen Smith, they were just too big. They worked on white shows, so I had to pass them, see?
Against your will?
Yeah, I didn't want to pass them. I mean, I kind of wish they got passed by riding with Josh Adam Myers. You know what I'm talking about, see?
Wow, a death joke.
Yeah.
I mean, the building's black, but the names are in white.
That's a good point.
I want my name written in black by Doc when he's working the lot. I give him an opportunity, see?
No, don't do it. Dude, someone's got to talk into that later.
Tommy, let me ask you this. Why is it that, because now we can officially talk, it's not so fucking tied up into the store.
Keep it real, as the schmugs say.
Yeah,
why is it that you never... Why is it that
cool.
Why is it that you never passed, like, someone like Earl Skakel, for example?
Well, I saw him making out with Leslie Jones one night at the roast battle. I got physically sick. He never killed in the OR, see?
Because of race mixing?
Yeah, he was a race trader. It came from that Kennedy blue blood money, but I knew he liked the schmugs.
This is just I can't sign off on this.
How about Jayson Thibault? How come you never passed him?
Yeah, good question.
Well, Thibault, he's a real dirty birdie. He's got more skeletons in his closet than a fucking cemetery, see? Tours of the belly room. Gets more tours than Greyhound, but he thinks I don't see it because I'm smoking pot playing my shitty songs in the lobby, see?
Oh, man, you do good songs.
I was saying that last night. I said to Yusef and Renazizi, I go, hey, man, it's getting bad. Adam, in between every comic, is already going out back smoking pot.
See? Okay, next thing you know, Adam's going to have a fucking acoustic guitar singing songs that went out when Rat was at the top of the charts and I bugged him a T-bone.
Tommy, let me ask you something. You did 13 years or was it 10 years as Booker?
10.
What's the over and under on Adam? I'm gonna put it at 1 year, over and under.
I will put it at 10 weeks.
10 weeks?
Yeah.
Before
so we're gonna go over and under 10 weeks.
Under.
You're going under?
I think he'll do it for about a year.
Over.
I think he might just stop within like a couple weeks. He might be like, okay, this ain't for me. If he lasts more than a month, I think he goes a few years.
Because they don't on 1 year, I'll take the over.
They wanted to fire Tommy fucking 6 years ago.
Yeah.
Well, that's because of my interesting views on society.
3.
You said 3.
3 years?
So you take
I
the
think
over.
he's going to do 3 years.
If he makes it past the first month, past the interim title, then I think he lasts. Because it's too much trouble to fire somebody and get a new person.
I think 3 months, if he lasts 3 months, for every month he makes it, I think we'll add a year to his thing.
And he actually knows and likes comedy, too. I think
he really does.
I think
And
he's
he
good
likes
at the job,
that place,
on top
and he
of
likes
He's
that
the
place.
more, out of anybody in that club that's on the staff,
I
he's the
heard.
most
I'll tell you the
approachable.
best who I like Adam doing it. I think the best would be Jeff Scott.
Well, he's going to pass all those guys with full-blown AIDS, see? What's next, Jim J. Bullock headlining?
That's a good point. I don't think there's much in common.
That's a good point. It's a good point.
I heard that Wednesday is the return of Joey Diaz, and you're the one bringing him up.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That'd be interesting.
I was told that last night by the talent coordinator.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is there any chance of Rogan ever coming back?
He called his avails. He called his avails.
Tommy told him, look, you're old. This is a young person's crew. All right? You're
He
not
didn't say it to
relevant
Tom-
anymore.
Joey,
no, he
did
said
he?
it to other people. And,
Yeah, Bob
But he always
Owens.
had this thing of like,
why
I'll talk
did he
shit
get
to you.
knocked out? Why
I'll talk
does-
shit to you about Tebow, and then expect you not to tell Tebow. Like, just so you know, Tommy thinks you're a shitty comic.
Yeah.
So Diaz's like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm not going in there for some guy to mistreat me. But
Grab
now
him
he's
by
back.
his shirt and put him up against the wall.
Yeah.
And it's all past tense.
Tommy, what do you think? What do you think the next step is for you?
Well, you know.
I want to give that to T-Bone, the luxury of hanging up on.
Oh, on Tommy? That's fine. I'm
sorry.
sure he'll call back. Believe me. I got a special
he'll
feeling.
call back with reports from T-Birds.
I'm pretty sure that he's going to call back.
I'm a little nervous about getting spots.
Of course you should be.
A lot of people are.
I am.
A lot
I
of
get
people
that.
are.
I understand
Not
that.
me. I never got them.
Yeah.
See, there's a lot of people like you and me and Earl and a lot of different people.
It can only go up.
Worst case scenario, it's a lateral move.
Worst case scenario stays the same.
Yeah,
Fine.
Fine.
Yeah, a lot of people, a lot of people, they're like,
I can't.
You're fine.
I'm maybe fine, but here's my problem. I'm not here. So it's like when Johnny
Yeah, but
Sanchez.
you're going to show on television.
But
Yeah,
when
that
you
helps.
are here,
That totally helps.
But like when Johnny Sanchez was like the #1 comic at the club for like years, he left. New talent corner came back. He came back a few years later. He's like, I'd like to get spots. Like, we'll see what we can do for you.
Ooh.
Yeah,
And it's like
I'm
they
really
forget
worried
about you when you
store's
leave.
been like an abandoned amusement park
What?
just over the last decade.
Yeah, I disagree with that totally.
Really?
I think everybody swarms there because there's a new talent coordinator. 'Cause
No,
they
they
want to
do.
go up there. It's far from a fucking abandoned amusement park.
Dude, last night, Sergio Love, Roxy, all these people that Galern, Favorman, people that are like, fuck that place. I'm not going to go there and waste my time. Now they're popping in like, hey, what's up?
Maybe I got a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see. My whole thing is like, I crush.
Yeah. That helps.
Is that going to be enough? I mean, I'm not worried. Put me anywhere in that lineup, I'm going to fucking crush.
Yeah.
But you also make that club money. You promote shows there. You do shows there. You do the naughty show there.
That'll
You do
help,
different podcasts.
but that shouldn't help.
No,
But
it's not his
a
job.
factor.
It does,
It's
it does, but it
if it
shouldn't.
comes down
I
to
wish it was
everything's
like-
even,
and
and
it
this
was-
guy makes the club money once a month or something.
I wish it was like The Cellar, where I seem to see that they keep certain people around.
Kevin
I
Brennan.
understand, like
Kevin Brennan can stay around
I
without-
understand that there's a turning out, but there's some people who have they're born and bred.
Part of the furniture.
And until you become irrelevant on stage, like Stephen Pearl or someone like
Yeah.
that, like he might be born and bred, but
Barry
at some
Diamond.
point, like your comedy's beyond awful.
And I will know that. I will walk away before
Yeah.
that ever. I go
But like Caponera stayed funny for a lot longer,
Right.
And so it's like, yeah, keep putting him up if he's still funny.
Yeah.
Listen, dude, for the longest time I got 4 spots there a week. I know that's not possible. But I'd like to get some fucking spots to work on jokes.
Sure.
I use that place for what's meant to be.
Yeah.
You know? And when you see the same lineup break down the street, why does it have to be like that?
Yeah.
There's so many
Yeah.
funny people here.
Exactly. Why is it the same every time? Some variety's
Yeah.
nice. If someone's visiting
Why
from
is-
New York or England, if Jimmy Carr's coming, you're saying, "Wow, he's not a pay regular." Not that happened, but like you should hear he's in town and reach out and say, "We'd love to have you here."
I remember you explaining to me one time about convincing Tommy to put Bill Burr on.
Oh yeah.
And you're like,
No,
who?
Louis.
No, we had to do that.
Louis.
Was it Louis?
Louis.
We had to do it with Nick DiPaolo.
And I was like, Tommy, it was before Louis became as big as he was. I'm like, Tommy, he's one of the best comics in the world. You're going to embarrass all of us if you don't just put him on. Forget the fact that you don't know him and you really should know him as a talent coordinator. Please. It's an open mic night. It's Sunday. It's poppin' night.
Dude, he told Kreischer that he has to work a lot.
Yeah. They should reach out to all these people and be like, just so you know, forget what happened to the old regime. Love to have you start working out here.
Yeah.
Here's the number for
And you know what? Adam is great at that.
Elsewhere.
Yeah, guys, I got to go. I got to do this call.
Gotta take what?
I got to do a Comedy Central call.
All right, bye.
But great hanging out. Rouse?
Yeah, buddy. I'll see you soon. How long
When are you at the
we're
Improv?
done.
When are you at the Improv?
August 16th, the midnight show.
Nice.
Doors 12:30.
I'm just here until Saturday when Shroomfest starts. I want to wish everyone a happy Shroomfest.
Dude, happy
Saturday,
Shroomfest.
Sunday, and Monday.
Have
if you
fun.
guys trip, don't forget to use the hashtag Shroomfest if you want to join in so everyone can see what everyone's
If I
doing.
did drugs still, I would do it.
Yeah, totally.
I'm
sober
down.
again.
Are you going to be in LA for Shroomfest?
I'll be all out of LA by then.
Okay.
But yeah, man, we'll all just join up on another plane.
We'll connect on our third eyes.
Exactly.
On the
See you there.
15th, I will be doing some stuff with Don's big show in the main room. And get Nick Youssef's CD. It came out today on iTunes. On All Things Comedy.
It's called Stop Not Owning This.
And thanks for having me on the show, guys.
You're welcome. Never again. That was terrible.
Yeah, I can't have you back.
Are we
Suck it.
on?
Yes.